And we are alive. Welcome, everyone. Their cousins, uncles, nieces, nephews, the girls, the gays, the theys. This is going to be our RuPaul's Drag Race live rate and review on episode 4, RDR Live. I think was the name of the episode. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we start out, the girl, Hershey is gone. Jesus, she gone. God fix it. Lord, why you forsake us? But she gone, and she done wrote on the lipstick on the mirror, and
Mhm,
there wasn't really much to discuss. Everybody loves Hershey. We all love Hershey.
mhm.
Yep.
So we did get into the girls go sit down on the couch to talk about how uh baby girl won the what's a Nympia won, and rightfully so. And then we get into what happened at Untucked with Plain Jane and Amanda. My question is, what is wrong? What is Plain Jane problem? Why is she constantly picking on Amanda? Amanda don't be bothering her. Why is she bothering that lady?
Because she looked like an easy target.
Yeah, I agree. Cause she ain't gonna try that shit with Shafira.
Oh, and won't.
Not
and
even
won't.
Dawn. She won't even try that shit with Dawn.
She might try Q if Q crack.
You think? Will Q crack?
Hey, Jamar Boo.
Based
He
on what
said
we've seen
nothing
today.
got things to say.
Hey,
Jamal, did
Jamar.
you?
It's
I
definitely
just want to
giving
give a
Q is about
shout
to crack.
out. I just want to give it. I know I was late, but I just want to give a shout out to the Queen, Hershey LaCour Jate.
Period.
Yes,
Come
my merch is
on.
here. I also need to order. She did a Miss Pork Chop shirt. I want that one too.
She just put one out that says it's chocolate with her and her
Oh, that's cute.
brown dress. I want that
Oh
one.
yeah, I seen that one.
Hmm. But yeah, for that moment, it's really just the fact that I feel like she thinks that Amanda
I just
is
want to.
weaker.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
go ahead.
No, I was just going to say. I mean, just going back to the question about Plain Jane. You know, I hate. I hate. Is it okay for me to send it to Jamar? To send him
I
the link?
just I just sent it to
Oh,
her.
you just sent
Period.
it. Okay. I hate to just. I mean, listen. To me, Plain Jane is textbook bully. She's a bully. And textbook bully is to find the weakest link. And like you guys just said, in her mind, it's a mandatory meeting for a couple of reasons. One, because the other girls have made comments. So she's like, oh, well, they feel the way I feel. She's already, in the back of the herd. Let me pluck, pluck, pluck. And then she honestly does think that she's probably the weakest one there based on, we see only what they edit us. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure there have been other things that have made Amanda sort of a target. Because I mean, the girls have been on. I mean, because Plain Jane isn't the only one that makes comments, but her comments are just nastier.
The thing is, the only thing they talk about is her aesthetic, though. They only talk about her makeup and her
Yeah.
and kind of her clothes, but it's more so just the execution
Right.
and the makeup. They've even said like you have great ideas, just the execution is not there.
Right. So
So I
they're
think it's
so
weird.
yeah.
And
I,
Amanda said, these other girls are my friends. So, like, you don't have the same
Mhm.
relationship
And
with
that's true
me that
too.
the other girls have.
yeah.
But I'm telling you, next week, Amanda gonna jump across that table on TNT
And
week,
I'll
but
be
Well,
here for it.
right
right.
back.
But also too, they don't dwell on the fact they'll shade Amanda and let it be. Plain Jane goes on and on and on and on and on.
Sorry, y'all.
And that's
Now
okay.
you good.
I'm just ready for somebody to read her back. Like,
Well,
let's
in the
Mhm.
read her
previews for
back.
next week,
I
it
missed
looks
it.
like Amanda is about to get kicked off because she sure looked like she about to knock the you know what. If you saw the
Mhm.
previews for next week,
I did
oh,
not.
it looks like it's gonna go down.
I think I did.
I'm ready. I'm ready for a
Well, I
fight.
mean, so you know the way things are edited, so you can't necessarily go by the edit. Blame it on the edit. But anyway,
Period.
but the way it looks is that Plain Jane is talking about something, and somebody was like, "I don't understand why you don't respect it." And Plain Jane says, "Well, I respect everybody in here. Well, maybe except for Amanda." And Amanda turns around and she's like, "What is your problem with me?" and I was like, oh, it's about to go down.
And I hope she
But
reads
again,
her for
that's the edit,
points.
so you know how that goes. So.
I hope she either reads her for points or just makes her look like the actual bully that she really is. Because this shit is tired. I'm over it. It was funny episode 1. It was.
I never thought it was funny. I never liked it.
I never thought. She was just mean.
I was.
Yeah,
I
she
was
was
like,
just, it's one thing to throw shade. It's something else to just be mean. I think she's just mean.
I agree.
She's just mean.
I was TV entertained. I was entertained to the point that I did not like her. I can't say I don't like her, but I was glad we had dynamic television instead of RuPaul's best friend race for the first 5 episodes. So like,
This ain't RuPaul's
I love the
best
shade.
friend race.
Agreed.
Listen, this is my thing.
'Cause-
We've been saying this for a very long time. There is no such thing as fun shade when you do not know that person.
hello.
We've been telling this to so many people. We said it to Markel. We said it to Nicole. Now we saying it to Plain Jane. It's one thing if the other girls are able to shade Amanda because they have developed a relationship with Amanda for it to be okay. You don't know that girl like that. And you coming at her neck constantly, and you think it's cute and it's funny, and it's gonna be cute and funny until she knock your head in between the makeup station and the clothes.
And I got her bail money. Amanda, I have your bail money, sweets. I have it ready. I'm good. Just so you know. Hi, Anastasia Nova. Hey.
Hey, what's going on, boo?
Hi. I need to preface the things that I say with I have had my magical lettuce,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
and you might be demonetized. No, I'm joking.
Yes.
My
I
God.
mean, no, but like, yes.
Miss Jane, airplane lady,
Ooh.
she is great television. However, ma'am, what you were trying to do was be like, see, Mistress needs to teach you how to do shade, and it be clever. It make you want to, hee ha ha. You were just asking to get your ass kicked. And would
Mhm.
nobody have faulted Amanda if she decided to deck you in your face? Would be nothing we could do to worry about it, because you literally were just like, hey girl, everybody's doing so good. Oh yeah, by the way, Amanda, I think you're trash and everything that you've ever done in life is stupid. Like what?
That energy makes
Bitch, I
no
met you
sense to me.
yesterday. I met you yesterday.
Right.
And you said, oh, well, I hope by the time we're trying to get to know each other, you'll help me change my mind on your look. Girl, fuck you and your opinion.
Okay.
Dang. Wait, actually, you actually made me realize something, because we had to experience Amanda, right? We had three weeks before that confrontation. Them girls had 2 days.
48 hours.
Like,
I barely
girl,
know half the
absolutely
whole
not.
day.
Like, now I'm thinking about that. Amanda, please hit this. Like, not really, because like, don't get disqualified, but like, Amanda, please snatch her wig on the runway. Oh, and when y'all lip sync against each other in this season, because
Girl,
my
throw marbles on the
God,
floor.
if we do not get that lip sync, oh my God, if we don't get that,
They've missed other opportunities.
they
I
have.
was going to say I wouldn't hold my breath because they
Girl, they
definitely
have.
missed out.
They took advantage of it in season 14.
True.
But I remember when they did All Stars 3 and we had Kennedy and Chi-Chi, and it was just never.
They said, nah.
Just
You
never.
two have been performing for the last 2 years, touring together. We're not gonna have you guys on stage together. Nah.
Then what was the point of bring? Anyway,
Why was
that's not
Chi-Chi
the show
there?
we're talking about.
Why
That is
was
not
it?
the- that
My
is not the
God,
show
bless
we're
her
talking
soul.
about.
No shade to her.
Bless her soul.
Let's see. Oh, Abby had to go check out what was burning in the house, so we can keep going. So after,
That was
after
on me. I think that was Kiss My Cheeks.
I don't know why it came up as Abby, but
Oh,
I-
Lord, it came up as Abby. Oh, that was
yeah,
you?
it definitely
I was
says every
wondering where
review.
Abby was, that her husband was
Yeah.
burning down the house.
I was
But
like,
thought
Abby
you
got a
did that as
husband?
conversation off camera.
That nigga dead. How he go burn? He coming from hell.
Right. I was like, I believe that as I believe that. I was like, I should talk to her off camera about that. Because
I
I'm
said, girl, you
confused.
got married on us in a week. Like,
Well, listen, I would have been really shocked. Okay.
Wait, so who is that?
I don't know why it came up as Abby reviews, but
either
But
way,
who is that though?
I don't know.
it's Kiss My Cheeks who wrote it. Yes.
Oh, I'm like, but
Okay.
wait, so who is
Right,
it?
yeah, no. So it wasn't Abby, it's one of us, but still.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Soulful Dog is right. Even Gia Gunn had
Oh,
more tact than that.
Did she though?
Yeah, because even Gia wasn't being just a see you next Tuesday. I mean, she was being auntie, but not just like at each end one. She didn't pick one person and just go at them.
Well,
Everybody
in
could get it.
defense of Gia Gunn, I don't remember her being that cunty in her first season. I remember her being like that at All Stars. But in
I
her
know her
first
first
season, she had
season.
to warm up. But she had to warm up again. She had to warm up. I don't remember. Well,
No,
again,
episode 2, no, because they had that split. That was the first time they did that split opening. And then
really?
episode
Okay,
2,
then I take it
then
back. I
people
tried to
walked
help you
in,
out, Gia. I tried,
and one of
girl.
her most famous lines is because she saw one of the big girls come in. She said, "Well, I guess there's room for everybody."
Okay, well, I take that back then. I tried to help you, Gia. I tried to help you, girl.
Sometimes Gia was funny. Like what Plain Jane doing is it's not
It's
even
not funny.
funny.
It's not funny. It's just
It's
mean
just
and
mean.
nasty.
Because there's no sound
Right.
bite. Like
It's
there's
just
none of that I'm
mean.
repeating.
okay. Because what you want to do isn't necessarily what you're gonna
Gonna
do.
Gonna do.
Right. See,
Right.
Gia Gunn has like quotable funny shade moments. There's nothing we're repeating
Ooh, Lord.
that Plain Jane said. Not a single bit.
Mm-mm.
Not one thing she has said to any of
I
these
don't find
people.
her funny at all. Like I said, I haven't liked her from the door because, again, like Ebby said, there's a point that like everybody is shady, and I'm fine with that.
Mhm.
But to me, again, there's a level of shade where it's mean, and when you're going to be mean, and I don't know you, you don't get to talk to me like Ebby can talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Because you
Right.
don't know who she does. Jamar knows me. Like, even, I mean, and I haven't met everybody in here in person, but we have had conversations where we can all say things to each other on a level, but even there's things, using Angela as an example, there's things that Trap can say to you that I can't say to you. Y'all got a different relationship. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I feel like Jane is acting like all of these are her little girlfriends from the club, and like you guys said, Amanda was like, but I know some of them. I don't know you.
What's crazy though is if that's the case, Plain, why are you not trying morphine like this? Is it because you know morphine will read you back
She probably
Absolutely.
did.
down to the ground? Because
Yeah.
Absolutely.
morphine is a
Because
Florida.
there's more people that can be read in that workroom.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Because she hasn't tried Maya not one time, and Maya is just a walking read.
and she's not going to
She not.
And
Not
she
she a
won't, 'cause
I
she-
wouldn't
walking
recommend
read.
it.
Because she
No,
know
because
them Florida
I
girls.
feel like low key Maya can fight. And
I
just
was gonna
go
say
to-
because
she-
them Florida
I
girls,
think
there's
it-
some Florida girls. She not
from
about to try
Miami.
them. Remember, Plain Jane and Morphine are sisters. Plain Jane knows what it's given. That's why she not trying them Florida girls. Because she already know Maya not gonna take it too long. She gonna swing on you. Morphine don't look like she gonna take it too long. She gonna drag you back. And Morphine look like she probably know a few details that you don't want her
Okay.
to go into the vault for.
Okay. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Because I don't know how long if y'all trying to be up here, but I didn't get to hear what y'all thoughts opinion on the lip sync last week
Oh, the Hershey versus Geneva lip sync.
because
I felt
In a
like
club,
Hershey won.
a different
I
person
said
would have
Hershey
won.
won.
okay, because I said, but now I have to give credit. I have to give my credit, and I have to give my critique.
Hmm.
Each of them possessed a trait I wish the other had.
Okay.
That
And I say that because Geneva had the energy, but not the technique. Whereas I felt like Hershey had more controlled movements of the song, but just didn't have Geneva's energy level.
here's my opinion of it, Jamar, for real. Because Hershey expressed that her biggest concern was not being booked because she went home first, I wholeheartedly believe that they edited that lip sync to make sure we knew she was a good performer before she walked out the door. I would be interested to see what the wide shot of that lip sync looks like unedited.
Okay,
I'm convinced that they gave Hershey a good performance edit because the concern was, am I going to be able to work? Are they going to consider me a bad drag queen and a bad performer because I went home first? And so they made sure every time we saw her, a good-hearted lady, and she could perform her butt off. That's what we got.
You think the producers care that much?
I
Yes.
was going to say I don't think they cared that much.
I think for the first outs, absolutely, because they kind of have to now. They have to take care of some of these people a little bit better. The fandom has they have to try. They have to try a little bit. They have to look like they're trying. Put it that way. The fandom has
I
kind of
just
got after them about dropping people to the wayside. I think it's also why it's not a big deal that Homegirl went home today, because
Woo.
she's overly loved by the
Ooh.
fandom, and she will be back for All Stars.
Let's talk about it, bitch.
Like,
But I know we ain't
we'll
there
get there
yet.
later. We'll get there later. I have thoughts.
Baby,
Keep in mind, we're only at Plain Jane talking shit. We're only
I'm
that
sick of
far in the
her.
episode.
I'm sick of her.
15 minutes in.
I'm sick
And
of
that's how
her.
much Plain Jane works our nerve. I'm
She
glad she
I
gives
and
us
mean,
something
but
to talk
she's
about,
great
though.
TV. I'm entertained. I'm glad
I'm
she's
glad we
there.
got something to talk about, though.
she's great TV, but she's still a bitch.
I'm glad she's there.
Same. I'm glad we have somebody to be mad at.
Somebody
Like,
got to do it because if Jane ain't doing it, child,
like
It'll
no
be a
shade.
boring
This would be
season.
pretty boring if she wasn't there.
child,
No, because I think Mama, what's her name? The be in the blue and the opera singer. What's her name?
Saphira,
Oh, Saphira.
Sophia.
but
Sarah,
She would.
Saphira's not
She
really
would.
causing anything. She's just like, whoever tries me,
Mm-mm.
good luck.
And
I
that's
can't wait
what
to
was.
talk about how they pick these parts.
whoo,
oh God.
Stevie
We get to.
Saphira.
That
I
was
mean,
a mess.
Saphira played an old nasty game. Woo, a old nasty game,
I was
bitch.
here for all of that.
I was
Me
here for the
too.
whole interaction.
How? Well, we ain't got to that part yet.
But I'm sorry, Abby, go ahead, lead us on to the next part because we ready.
Okay. So after Amanda said, "Hey, bitch, leave me the fuck alone, would ya?" She was like, Plain Jane blamed the alcohol in the edit on her being nasty and mean and rude, and they was like, "Okay, well, let's just be dragged because we're not gonna solve it." She did give a half-assed apology. She
I'm
did say this is her
That
that
watered
she were
down
offended.
drink don't make nobody drunk.
They're
Hush.
not watered down no more. Them House of Love
Oh, they
cocktails are
not
not
they did
watered down. They
before they
got
used to water that
actual
shit
House of Love
down.
cocktails.
Aren't they just wine coolers?
Correct.
I'm about to say them
However,
House of Love cocktails
Really?
are not that
they
strong.
but
Don't do it.
here's the thing. You got
Now,
these
I
now,
had
wait a
girls.
one.
minute, now, baby.
Hold on
Now,
now.
hold on.
They not necessarily weak.
They are
And you
Okay,
got
maybe I'm just a drunk because they weren't that strong to me.
but the other situation though,
But I took
really
an edible
be
too.
is you dealing with these girls who have been one, they're probably high because they're in California. And they can have edibles and the such.
Shit.
Two,
Okay.
they are in drag, working, moving, consistently sweating, whatnot,
4 hours.
for hours.
Mm-hmm.
Not
I
really
think-
eating a whole lot because you can't eat that much in drag anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then you give them alcohol after 8-9 hours of that, and they've been standing on that stage for about 3 hours, 4 hours already. Oh yeah, baby getting drunk after 2 drinks. And they all
Didn't
get at least 2.
Didn't somebody say either this week or last week in Untucked that I'm glad that I'm safe so I could take this thing off, whatever they were wearing, so they don't have
That
to
was
say it.
before.
That was
Yeah.
this week.
She was like, "Thank God I'm safe, so I gotta put this shit back." So I gotta
I gotta put the shit
stand.
back on,
Right.
yeah.
He was like,
But like,
this head, this,
I'm
right.
still mad that nobody clocked the fact that Dawn started all of this chaos.
She kind of did.
That can I just be honest will get you every single time. But I just be honest about something like
Can I
that.
just be honest, baby? Because that's where all of this started. All of this
Well,
started
can I
with
ask a
Dawn.
question? And I know we're not there yet, but can I ask a question? Going back to what Jamar just said about them being able to get other things, such as the lettuce and things of that nature. So they can do all that, but that little boy couldn't Google who the hell Lindsey Graham was.
I mean,
What?
wait, RuPaul even said it. Why didn't you ask somebody? All
Right.
these
Well, no,
people
that's what Sarah
around.
Michelle
They probably
Gellar
ain't know
said
either.
that.
With
She was
literally all these
like,
people-
Sarah Miguel Sheller, you know what I'm saying. Sarah,
Buffy.
Damn Buffy. Buffy even said, like,
True
girl,
intentions.
ask somebody.
Just ask somebody. She
But
could
you could tell
literally
she
asked
knew.
anybody.
It didn't even matter whoever she was. It was a terrible character.
It was,
Okay, that
first of all,
part.
the look. Okay, we're not there yet. I'm sorry. But yeah. All right.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk
Shut
about
up.
for that
Okay.
challenge.
Okay,
child.
well, assigning the roles. Shapiro gave an old nasty game. Plasma.
Wait. I'm sorry. Before you move on, let's break down this Saphira game. I'm so because this took me out, and I lived for every moment. They sitting there arguing over this part, but it was when Tsunami said to her, "Will you bow down and take the role?" And she said, "Oh, I'll never bow down."
Never.
And
Let
the
me
way
tell
she looked up at
y'all,
Mirage when she said it. Ooh.
nobody is clocking how Tsunami be keeping the mess going.
Okay.
Don't nobody be paying attention
Tsunami in
because
there like this.
she just drop it and leave, and don't nobody
Re-
remember the fact that she said the messy question.
Remember who her mama is.
Like, so are you just gonna bow down and let her say "fuck you, you stupid bitch," and your drag is terrible? Are you just gonna let her take that role away from you? Like, girl, is that what you're gonna do right now?
Wait, Kiss My Cheeks, what did you think of that moment between Saphira and Mirage?
I love that moment. That's something I would do. That's something I would do. Be like, we gonna pretend like we both fighting for it, then be like, you can have it. I'm gonna do this over here. I'm gonna take this.
Baby.
You be the center of attention out there by yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna do
Baby,
this.
because then Plasma was like, wait, what? What? Oh, wait.
Are you sure?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mirage was like, wait, are you sure? Like,
And I loved her confessional later on when she was like, her second guessing her decision is not my problem. I said, I know that.
Right.
it was the confession from Saphira going, oh girl, I'm not worried. I can do any role.
That hosting role wasn't a good role anyway. Like it was. You didn't have any jokes, like,
I
or
had
maybe
thoughts about that
Mirage just
hosting
wasn't
role.
funny. I don't know, but I felt like it was better to work in a scene with somebody so you could kind of steal a scene. So I wouldn't want to
And
be
play
the
off
host
with
anyway.
them.
So
Yeah.
for those of us who watch the show enough and we know what the tea is, we all know exactly what that hosting role was. That hosting role meant one of two things. It meant you were lip syncing or you
Or
were
winning.
winning. In the
Mhm.
story, you were lip
Any
syncing or you
host
were winning.
role has either done one or the other.
If you do a single
Anytime we
part,
had one.
that's it. As soon as she picked it up, actually, as soon as that face crack hit when Saphira gave Mirage that part, and Mirage went, for real,
Wah,
I knew
wah,
she was going home
wah.
right there.
There was no confidence.
I knew she was going home immediately.
But remember what
I
Saphira
knew she
said.
was at least gonna lip sync. I don't know if I knew she was going home, but baby, I knew she was gonna be in the bottom because I said, ma'am, you're not funny. Like I didn't even know she wasn't funny, but the minute you literally could see the air deflate. It was almost like you could see
Yeah.
the balloon go.
She
She
couldn't
was
believe she
very
won the
nervous.
fight. She didn't. I don't
Right.
think
And
she
she
expected to
probably
win
would
the
have
fight.
lip synced anyway, because I don't see her being Barbara Streisand either.
She could have fell in the background because that scene was carried
Oh, because baby, there are
by
other people who should have
Plasma.
been the
Yeah,
bottom
because
more than
She would
plasma
Mirage.
took. Listen,
she would have
plasma
just been
was.
safe.
I don't care what nobody say. Plasma was good.
I
Mm.
mean, the
Oh yeah, plasma
win today was
peed.
earned. No
Plasma
shade.
peed all over the floor.
Now that being
Um,
said, let's get to this next part because this is where Plasma got gaslit into taking this role.
But I bet you they regretted that shit at the end. They tried to
Right.
flip it. They tried to flip it in on talking about
Right,
something.
so we tried to give you the role, girl. Like, no,
Right,
y'all
like
wanted to
we
get the
we
role for
just knew it was the
yourselves.
perfect role for you, girl.
No,
Stop.
you
No,
said
stop.
that to gaslight her into taking it so y'all could work
Right.
together. Y'all did not actually care if she was going to be amazing at that role. Now, do we know she would be great at that because she's a Broadway baby? Sure, it literally had her name written all over it. And I will say, if we're on episode 4 of RuPaul's Drag Race and there is a character written in this that is literally you, take it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's what Ross
Take it.
Matthews said. They'd be like, "Oh, I don't want to be top cat. But do you want to be in the competition?"
Right.
You better play on your strengths. Shit.
Because I'm with you. If Hershey was there, she would have took Maya's part and we would have lived for it.
Oh my gosh, she would have. Oh,
Because that was her whole personality. That was like written for her.
However, I did hate what she wore in the challenge, though.
Yeah, that was terrible.
I don't know.
Sickening, great performance, but terrible outfit.
But I
I'm
just
still laughing at that wig when she flipped. She said, "I'm living," and flipped, and the whole wig came out. Oh, God, come get her, Jesus.
I thought her wig came off or slid back.
it did, but I wasn't.
I'm
Was
gonna
it
be
on purpose?
I think
She
that was
would
on
have.
purpose.
I
Um,
would have talked to production because it's a whole lot of production that goes on behind the scenes with these things. And I would have said, listen, is there any way that with that green screen I can incorporate me flipping? Like, can the wind blow me hard enough that it looks like I get flipped over and I literally do a flip?
Come
Like,
on.
play it to
That'd be
your
good.
strengths. You know what I'm saying? Like when that wind was blowing and she could have just kind of whipped to the side and did like a cartwheel or a backflip or something, I would have worked that in somehow. Because that is what, listen, you are the queen of flips. Like you said, lean into that shit. You lean into it until they tell you it's too much. That's just like with Plain Jane. Plain Jane gonna play a slut until they tell her to stop playing a slut, because that is her comfort zone.
And she should. And
I
for the
feel like she's
competition.
not playing, but okay.
She's definitely not playing.
Well, no,
But you know what? Shout out to her. She's doing well in the competition by sticking to her guns.
I mean, if that's her,
Did y'all
if that's
find?
where her
Did y'all?
strength is,
Okay, let me ask y'all this: did y'all find Plain Jane to be funny in her? Because
I
I didn't
didn't.
find it. I didn't
No.
find it
No,
funny.
I definitely didn't think it was as
Girl,
good as they seem to
that
think
was
it was.
basically. I,
That
I
was
felt
Jimbo.
that. I felt that
Um.
yeah, Jimbo and Jessica Wilde scene looked very great this past
Okay.
episode.
I knew I saw it before. I was thinking of Katya. I was like, didn't Katya do
It
this?
was Jimbo and Jessica
It was
Wilde did the
Jimbo and Jessica
exact
Wilde.
same
Jimbo, yeah,
scene.
Jimbo.
I feel like that
Just a
whole
different
scene, they
company.
both should have at least been safe because I was like, this isn't. I don't think Plain Jane should have been in the top, but we'll get to
I
that.
mean, I know why she was in the top, that
She
dress,
was
but
That
funny, but that
dress.
was Jimbo.
Okay,
the
That
we
was
have to
dress
talk
was
about
funny,
that
but it
judges.
wasn't her comedy. But the dress, my God. That being said, I mean, what the rest of this happened, nobody. I mean, that was really the only fun parts was Plasma having a mental breakdown about this part, and then Saphira just breaking Mirage to the ground. Girl,
Because
That
Saphira
was the
said, "What
best.
good is good."
good is good. Oh,
so fair not here to play with y'all. Mama
I
is
need a shirt,
She's not.
Saphira, that says "good is good" on one side, and it says "I never back down" on the back. Baby, bow down, never bow
Immediately.
down. Whoo!
Immediately.
I love
Because
how Q has been in second place for 3 consecutive episodes.
hey, Jan,
Mm.
Okay, so y'all tell me the name of the queen who she was always trying too hard.
Jan,
And
Jan,
no, it's her name is not Jen, not Jen. She stoned that
Van Sport.
corset.
Derek Barry.
What? No, in turquoise. And she
what
kept.
season?
I don't know. I can see her face, but I can't think of that chick's name to save my life.
She white?
Rose.
Yes. Mm-mm. She was on the season with Rose.
Denali?
Candy?
Maybe it is Jen.
They
Is her
weren't on
name
the same
Jen?
It's
season.
probably Jan.
You probably thinking of Jan. Jan was the
I
one who
think
was
you
given
thinking
the
of
edit.
Jan.
That she was just almost there, and then she got to the Broadway thing because that was her thing, and somehow she
Still
lost.
didn't get it.
Somehow she lost it to Gigi Good, and we all
Who did
gagged.
nothing but a backflip?
Nothing but a backflip and a walk.
Baby,
Um,
Gigi should have been
Hold on.
eliminated. Let's talk
Y'all
about it.
talk. I'm going to Google to find the queen.
I
I'll,
mean, Gigi.
I'll
I
be
mean,
back.
Gigi was eliminated. Gigi
Well,
also was
Gigi
not
should have lip synced a couple of episodes.
a couple of them. I mean, Gigi was also originally supposed to be the villain of the season, but unfortunately,
The villain of
somebody
the
decided to
season.
commit crimes, and then
Oh,
anyway,
Because that person was supposed to win that season.
I want to see the edit
We will
where
never see
Homegirl
it.
was
It's been
the
deleted.
villain. I
It's
want
been
it.
deleted and removed from the
Of
servers.
course it has, but I want it.
It's been
Because can
removed.
you imagine all of the reasons that girl gave up? Because there's a reason a lot of them girls weren't really fond of her at the end of the season.
In front of who?
Gigi, like most of her season girls.
Gigi bad.
I mean, Gigi, you know who she was at the time. I think they were probably frustrated as hell because that advertising challenge, she was terrible. In that political
The only,
challenge, she was terrible.
the only thing she did well was Snatch Game.
I mean,
Did she? Well, she was all right. She wasn't bad. I don't think she
I
could've
said,
won.
well, I didn't say it was great. I just said it was the only thing she did well. It was the only thing that I did not find to be safe or a bottom.
sure.
She just had good outfits.
And I won't say I found it to be a win. I just said it wasn't a safe or a bottom. She could have been high safe, but
Because I was just like, girl, y'all are over here eating Gigi's ass, but in the
well, no, the
season,
edit had to eat Gigi's
because
ass.
I was just like, girl, it is
That-
not giving that.
She should have never won that. She won the ball, right? She should have never won that ball.
She literally stuck a couple of balls to a dress.
I said, "Wish I could have won that damn ball."
That's you do that in kindergarten. Stick them balls to something.
It looked like she jumped out of a kindergarten playpen for that
Girl,
runway.
secretly, what had happened, they saw her do that lip sync against Widow that first episode and said, oh, baby, if she in the bottom, she gone.
Let's talk about it. Oh,
Oh, hi, Nikki.
hey, Nikki.
Oh no. Oh no. We
Who lip
rebuke that
syncing
demon
for
in
their
the name of
life?
Jesus.
Not the demon. Woo.
Okay, she
We
took a break
rebuke
from
that
Twitter,
demon.
child, to make it
Did she
appear.
finally?
I don't know.
Because today
She
was
finally come off that high.
Baby,
Cause
I ain't
ma'am,
about to open that can of worms because
baby.
ma'am,
That live was unhinged.
that was
we
a
aren't even
lie.
gonna open that can of worms because that lady looked crazy.
No, that
Whew.
was a whole
Anyways, back to the cross
situation.
dressers.
That
Back to the
live was
cross dresses.
sponsored by Snow. Amen. So RuPaul came in with what's the little boy name? What's the
Ross
name?
Matthews.
Well, thank you. And in this beautiful purpley black suit,
I love
and they
that
did
suit. I was here for it.
the
Wait,
suit
we
is
talking about
absolutely
RuPaul's too?
Hmm.
yes,
Yeah.
the purple
Oh
and black suit.
yes.
That was
Oh
Jamal,
yes.
I could
everything.
see you in that suit.
I would too. Shit, if my account could afford it.
Okay.
My God.
That's probably one of RuPaul's best boy look, like
I love
workroom
that
looks
suit.
ever.
Wait, which suit we talking about? The pink one?
The
The
pinkish
purple.
purple one, where it was the shadows were actually like tailored into the jacket. It's like
Okay,
all of
not
those,
the runway. Not the run.
not the
Okay.
runway. No, the
Okay.
runway is okay, but do we talking about the workroom, the purple suit in the runway, in the workroom? He's in boy version.
Mhm.
That was probably, to me, that's one of the top 5 workroom ensembles ever.
Yes, because he does come in sharp. Sometimes you can see. Sometimes he dressed like Bob the Train, and
Yeah.
sometimes he put on. Sometimes he just like this. But they did the little table reads and stuff, and it, I love Plasma, but I feel like and I looked her up. It is dance sport, but I feel like they're giving her a dance sport edit about this overthinking, and I don't want to upset Barbara. Barbara is not watching this, baby. Let me be very clear.
And
Barbara's
she
not
did.
going to see this.
No, she might.
Somebody might show it to her, but
Oh, is
Barbara
she
is
still
not going out
alive?
her way.
Bye.
Oh
Yes.
my God. Here we go.
Okay, Miss Nikki.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I didn't
The
know.
thoughts of some of the panelists is their own thoughts. I know that Miss Barbara is still alive. Why would you say it? That woman is a national treasure? Please don't do that.
I'm sorry, that wig was hot. I couldn't do it no more.
I know that's
Jamar,
right, baby.
Angela, God bless y'all. I will be on the main. I'll be on the stage, the dragon right then and there.
half
It's
them
super.
girls, half them girls do halfway de-drag during the main stage.
Mm-mm.
Because they be up there for hours
Well,
upon
here's the
hours.
fun, right? If we're all on the stage, right, and we're standing, we're in line, and it goes, Ebby, kiss my cheeks, you, Jamar, really being in me at the end.
Mm-hmm.
While they're doing really B's critiques at the end, I have taken my shoes off and I'm probably kneeled down, like just sitting on my knees with my shoes off. That's how most of those girls are on that stage. You only have to stand up when the person next to you is being talked to.
Because, bitch, otherwise, you think I'm gonna wear this 80-pound outfit for 3 hours while
Yeah,
you
some of
talking to
them
these
dresses be
4 other
way too heavy.
hoes?
Fault.
Hell no,
The
bitch, I'm taking this
dragon
shit the
right
fuck
then and
off.
there.
Now them girls be sitting there on stools with their shoes off. If they not talking to you or the girl next to you, you chilling.
I know that's right, bitch.
And while you playing, half of them do like they get talked to. If they have a long enough gown on, they do it out of shoes.
Hell yeah.
That makes sense.
Some days
Oh
I
yeah,
want
well
to
we
take.
see in Untucked, they all be carrying their shoes. Like we see,
Oh yeah.
they
As
are
soon as they get
all
off the
carrying
stage,
their
as soon as they walk off the stage, kick, and walk with the shoes in the hand.
Listen, welcome. Listen, that is many a night. Okay, many a night.
Walk through
Same.
plenty of parking lots barefoot with shoes in hand.
Okay. Matter of fact, you walk the night of George's party where you're not walking through that parking lot. You take your
With
shoes
shoes
off.
in hand.
Period. It be like that. So
Listen, it be that. It
After you
be that.
left me for dead with that man for 30 minutes. All right.
Why we always gotta go there?
can we admit that nothing really happened during these walkthroughs except the fact that the producers told RuPaul and Ross Matthews what was happening in the workroom right before they walked in?
Isn't that always the way?
I mean, yeah, but like nothing else really happened. We didn't like. Did anyone
Tracy
find
said,
any
not
of
the
this
wedding
point,
birthday party.
girl? Did anyone find this part like entertaining? Did anything happen here?
No, it was. I mean, it's nothing to see.
I
Let's go.
I
Nothing to
forgot,
see.
so
Actually,
I
wait.
guess not.
I did think about this the whole time I was watching it. The fact that they had that whole interaction with like Maya and her group, and she said nothing. She
Yes,
didn't
she
And
utter
then she
did.
that
said for her to be
word.
RuPaul,
like in
I
her,
how
she's an introvert at
RuPaul
home.
said
I'm like, I need like this is the second or third time they have told you. Like they're not gonna keep telling you.
RuPaul
I
only
could.
gonna give you so many chances to turn it around. But when RuPaul said you don't think you need to be give more, she said no. I said okay, well shit.
I mean,
I'm just leave it
I
alone.
could see her. I could see her being like outgoing with her people, but here right now, you're very quiet and you're very humble. You're like it's like you're giving first day at school realness, like every time we see you. So it's like,
But
but
like that's first day at school for some people, right? Half these girls didn't show up like that. Half these people did not. And the real problem though, the real problem, I guess, is you the queen of flips. You got millions of views on these videos where you're giving all of this energy in your performance and in your face. And then we bring you on the biggest drag stage in the world and you give me nothing?
I, I get
How?
I get it. It could be her comfort zone, but she needs to get out of that.
Yeah, she got to work on that
I
because
get
girl,
it.
you
'Cause I'm the same way. Like I carry on here, but if you meet me in real life, I'm very quiet. I get
got
it,
you.
but mama, you gotta open up.
I'm the same way in general. However, I am not like that while I'm at a drag gig because Juwanza is a little more reserved when he's meeting people. However, Angela is not. Angela is outgoing and the homegirl. She is outgoing. She's gonna talk to you. She's gonna walk in the room and say, "Hello, beautiful people." She's gonna speak to everybody. When I'm in the gig, when I'm chilling at home, yeah, probably not.
It,
Because
it,
of that, Maya and Monda Page, I need you to show up.
mm-hmm.
So here's the thing. I agree with that because contrary to what I know y'all are not gonna believe me when I say this, but when I'm around people I don't know, I'm quiet. And I get it. But I also know that if I'm being told I need to turn it up, if I want to stay here,
Right.
baby, I mean, and it could be
Open up.
little things. Like nobody's saying that you have to run through the hall screaming, but something as simple as when she's asking you a question, you could say more than yes and no.
Just give input about what's going on or ask
Right. Like
Right.
questions.
she could have easily have said, well, you know, Rue, I know that I'm ready to do this, you know, like it was just like I'm ready.
She could have gave Rue a simple,
Or she
"Oh, girl, I'm
uh,
ready to flip all over this challenge."
Right. Yes, because RuPaul likes the banter. He likes when the
right.
ladies.
If she
He
had
likes,
just gave her some banter, and we don't mean
mm-hmm.
the pearl, is there something on my face type of banter. We mean actual have a conversation back and forth, make this bitch make
I
her
love
laugh, make
Tracy.
her scream and
Tracy's funny.
cackle
Wait,
over
Tracy, for
there in the
real?
corner.
That took me out. That was funny. My cousin named Joanna. Joanza.
Period. We got the same name. Period.
Hey man, okay,
That's so
Or
Joanna.
you my cousin? I didn't know. Hey.
Hey. Right.
This is okay. So I don't think she's so conscious about the braces because every 30 seconds she's smiling and we see the braces.
Yeah,
And she has a beautiful smile too. I
she
ain't gonna lie.
does.
She does.
She's a beautiful girl. Like she's a pretty girl and
She's
everything.
beautiful. In and out of drag, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just lacking presence.
Yeah.
Like she got no presence.
Mm-mm.
And it's even just standing there. Like some people don't have to say a whole lot and they can have presence.
Mm-hmm.
She be standing there and I forget she there,
Okay.
No.
I get.
which is a problem. But child, then we get to this show, I think, don't we?
Get to what now?
What's
So
next? The
Sarah
show?
Michelle Gellar is the guest, but she don't go in the workroom and she don't bring no cookies.
You and this no don't That's bring no cookies. Is that the
Wait a
standard now?
Listen, you can't start something that you're not gonna finish. You had my girl bringing them some South
Blame
African
her,
dessert.
not all these other
Okay.
people.
Okay,
You
bringing
wanna-
the South African
Who?
dessert. Okay, and now you got you got to give me something.
I mean, the people normally don't come in the workroom except the first episode. So I'm not surprised to not see her come in the workroom. That's
First
really
of
an
all,
episode.
that's the exception, not the rule. You can't just make everybody start bringing you cookies because one person brought cookies.
Well,
That's
some
not
of
how that works.
and some of them
Nobody.
ladies cook.
It
No,
is.
it is not.
Does she look
And
like the
only
kind that could bake cookies though? Do we really want her
and
cookies?
Oh, don't do that.
Her
I like
nanny.
don't do Buffy. Just because
right.
she got
Don't do
shot you in
me,
your throat, don't
Letitia.
do her.
Don't do cruel
I don't want
intentions.
them cookies. They probably got vampire entrails and everything in between.
And coke, cruel intentions,
Girl.
and coke.
I don't want leftovers of Angel and Spike in my cookies. No, thank you.
She had
Oh,
poor
wow.
taste in men, but that's another discussion for another day. Buffy had
Not
bad taste in
I
Daphne.
men.
need angels. I need angel personality with a. I'm sorry. I need a Spike personality with an angel body, and I'll be in heaven.
Okay,
Listen.
I can see that. I can see that.
Okay.
But we talk about
I
drag
mean,
I would
can I
race.
just
tell
like to
y'all?
say I'll take Spike how he is. Body and
Can I
all.
tell y'all?
I'll
I
take
don't know
Spike
nothing
how
about
he
what
is.
y'all talking about. Is that okay? Is that okay
Have
for
you
me to say
seen
that?
Cruel Intentions at least?
Have, have you
No.
seen
I
have you
seen
seen
that.
Buffy the Vampire
I
Slayer?
love Cruel
Uh-uh.
Intentions.
I ain't seen no Buffy
Oh.
slaying.
Oh, okay.
Oh
But
I
please.
she
did
was
Oh
in
see.
please.
Cool
I did see
Intentions.
Scooby Doo. I saw Scooby Doo.
Oh
I
yeah, she
saw that.
was in Scooby Doo. That horrible ass movie.
Well, I saw it.
Period. She was
I
We
there.
did
love
too as a
Daphne.
kid, but as an adult, I'm like, I'm never watching this ever again.
I always saw. Okay, so I always saw like the last 5 minutes of Cruel Intentions, and I saw that first. So I never wanted to see the whole movie because I feel like I know how it ended. So it was sort of
Oh, the
everything
final
else would have been
Oh
anticlimactic
no,
for me.
it's
the
the
finale
journey
is
with
the
that
best
movie.
part. It's a great movie, but that last part was
Right,
amazing.
but that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I didn't. I was like, after I saw it, I was like, well, the rest of this is going to be sort of anticlimactic at this point.
Could
No
be.
such a
Uh,
thing.
I
Okay.
saw it, but I do not remember what went on.
I don't
I
remember. I don't
watch it at
remember
least
Cruel
once a year.
Intentions.
That's like
However,
Amazing movie.
I'm rewatching Buffy for the fifth time. The whole
Mm.
season I started from the beginning because it's my comfort show. It's one of my favorite shows. That
Mm.
episode where she finds her mama, I cry like it's my mama
She
every
finds her
time I watch.
mama.
You have the
I know
episode
what
where
you
her
did
mother
last
is
summer.
Oh,
I
she
deceased.
yeah,
probably.
yeah,
She
she was
was
in
in
that.
that?
She
Which one was
died.
the one? Wait a minute. Which one was Brandy in for the first 5 minutes?
No, Brandy survived. Brandy
Yeah,
survived.
Brandy made it
You're thinking
through.
about Jada Pinkett Smith in Scream 2.
No, I saw that one. I think I saw the one with Brandy. I don't know if I saw the first one. I
Buffy
know I
was
saw
in
the
the
one with
very
Brandy.
first one.
Yeah, she was in the first one and she died.
That's
yes, they
right, and
couldn't.
that's the reason they couldn't. She's not allowed to survive in any horror movie
Yep.
because she's Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
So she
So
has
they
to
kill
go,
her.
or
So she
everybody's gonna
has,
go. Oh my God, it's
yeah.
Buffy. She lived. Yeah, so she has to die in like
And
So she
she
every.
has to
wasn't
die.
she was in Scream 2 too and she died, right?
She
Yes,
dies in every horror movie that she's
that
in
she's
because if she
in,
does not, the fandom will go, look, Buffy slayed the vampires, and the people do,
and
the
it'll and
creators
it'll
don't
be
want that.
about
That
right.
don't make no sense. I guess, but
But
the fandom is
when you
crazy.
it would be like imagine the lady who plays Meredith
I see you.
in Grey's Anatomy.
I
Imagine her
never
being on
watched.
any other TV show in any medical role. The
I've
whole
never
world will
seen
look at
Grey's
her
Anatomy
crazy.
either.
The
I
whole
have
world would be
to
in shambles if she didn't know
Because she's
what to do.
synonymous with that. Because she's
I don't
synonymous
know
with
who the
that
hell
character.
Meredith is. I don't
Ellen
know her.
Pompeo
Me
I know
either.
who
from
they
Grey's
mean.
Anatomy.
She's
I
Grey
just
from
never watched
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy.
Long
She's
story
the
short, she's
Grey
played
in
the
Grey's
exact same
Anatomy.
character for like 20 years. Who's a
If she's
Have you
still
ever
doctor?
watched Grey's Anatomy?
no, I never got. You know what? I used to
Man,
watch
say
ER
yes
because
to
my
me.
grandmother used to watch ER,
Mm.
and that's
Oh,
it.
but I will tie
What is
this back into Drag Race real quick. Dear Plasma, I need you to pay attention to
He was
Ellen
all over that.
Pompeo. Don't worry about being typecasted. It can be lucrative, sis. It can be very, very lucrative. What we learned today, let them typecast you. If you walk in and say I'm a Broadway baby and there's a
Right, Jay.
Broadway role,
And they
do the
let you have
Broadway.
it. Because see, that was their fault.
They
She's
messed
been
up.
clear who she is. There's no way in the world she was ever supposed to get that part.
If I was in that role, there's no
Thank you.
way.
I'm really
No
be.
way that the Broadway girl was getting the Broadway role.
I'm so
ever.
glad. Exactly. I'm so glad that you said it because I'm like, why are they giving her this role? This is what she's comfortable in. That's because you
they
want to
was
be
trying
with
to
your
do-
friend.
They was trying
Fuck
to do
my
that.
friend.
What was that
I don't-
UK season? That UK. Let's give everybody the good role so we have a good show situation. That only works if you already know everybody has the performance level to actually force RuPaul into going. Oh shit! What do I do
I
now?
feel like they thought that she would do well. I don't think they thought she would win.
That part.
I think they thought that
But why take that?
we're
But why even take
friends.
the chance?
okay? No,
Why
I
even
don't
take the
think they
chance?
thought of it. I don't think they thought of her at all. They were only thinking about themselves
Right. They
and
only
what they
wanted
I
wanted to
agree.
themselves.
do,
Yep.
and
They
then them
wanted to be
losing some
together.
grandeur and thinking they were funny together is
Hmm.
what had them sitting up there looking like Tweedledee and Tweedledum at the news desk.
And
None
they
of the shit
literally
they said was funny,
and
and
they
they got
literally got
Actually, no.
outshined
I
by
upstaged
Brick.
actually
by a
thought
brick.
I actually
Like
thought that Amanda did really well in that scene. It was
I think they
Dawn.
all did. They all did really good in the new scene. They didn't do bad. I thought they did really good.
They
but they
didn't do
got
bad,
upstaged by
but
a
I think
brick.
Dawn was the weaker of the three.
They did get upstaged by the brick, but
I
I
did
thought
forget
Amanda
a
did
lot
really
of what Dawn was doing
I have
because
a lot of thoughts about the writing of these parts and how things are supposed
they're
to
all
play out.
they're all
No, in
sucky.
terms of like how stuff was going. Are we gonna move to the actual like the thing now? Because I'd rather talk
I
about it.
I would have liked if the producers, if they were going to do the SNL desk, do the part where the two people write horrible jokes for each other that they have to say.
yes.
I would have preferred that than what they did because it was
Mhm.
stupid.
But
I didn't like
I
But
it.
feel
that
like
wouldn't work because they both white.
I feel like it also was bad because they just delivered. They delivered like
I
they
agree.
were on the wrong show. It
but
wasn't SNL. It was given more like something else. It just wasn't
all
SNL
that
because SNL. Yeah, yes, actually, yes. It was giving all that. It was giving like overacting, and it should have gave sit here and talk.
which it worked for all that, but for
But
this
right,
thing it
because
did
them
not.
jokes they said, they really should have been like, all right, I'm handing it over to the lady who sits up here and does her makeup and sometimes screams into a microphone. Shout out to the lady with the bad microphone. And not
Af-
like overdid it.
After really be, I want to say something too.
So, in my personal opinion, I feel like this whole thing played like a real Saturday Night Live episode. Not really that funny from beginning to end. Because it was,
Oh, now she changed for the whole franchise. Wait a minute.
I
Damn.
mean,
I
seriously, when
haven't
was
watched.
the last time y'all watched Saturday Night Live and y'all just laughed all the way through?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
The
you can
last
stop that question at when was the
okay.
last time I watched Saturday Night Live?
Okay,
I
because
saw
I
this.
used to
when
love
Dave
Saturday Night
Chappelle.
Live. Like that used to be my shit, but it's just not that funny anymore.
Girl,
The Cat
The
please.
Williams
last time I
skit
watched
was
it
funny
is
though.
the
But
Dave
right, that's one
Chappelle.
skit out of a 2-hour show.
Okay, again,
Go ahead.
the last time I watched Saturday Night Live was when Dave Chappelle came on and he brought on all the black comedians like
And that
Eddie
was 2 years
Murphy.
Right.
ago.
It
So
And
depends on who's
so,
hosting.
Oh.
because
But
I'll
all,
be forgetting it still be on TV. Shout
Ooh,
out to
so
Kenan Thompson. Please make all of your money, young black man.
yeah,
but
But
shout out to Mad
also
anyway,
TV. That was that
Mad
was the
TV was
ish.
Deborah Williams or Wilson, well, whatever her name was. She was everything. But they let's not act like they wrote all of this. Production did most of this.
oh, we
To
know
me,
Oh, we
they
know
didn't write.
that. I mean, here
production did
let's
most of
let's
this.
keep it about. Let's go down it, right? So you had the first skit, which was the intro, which was them doing the world is ending skit. So you had Tsunami Muse, was it Tsunami,
Morphine.
Maya,
And
and Morphine?
Mm-hmm.
and Geneva
And
Carr.
okay, so you had these roles. Let's keep it a buck. Every single role that was a single set role, you were going to be in the top or the bottom. If you were the host, if you were the brick, if you played Lindsey Graham, you were going to be in the top or the bottom. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you feel about it. That's how they wrote it. They literally wrote the brick part so that the anchors were lackluster and the brick, if you served it right, would eat them up.
Mm-hmm.
Just based on how it was written. How was it that Dawn had this great joke to toss at Amanda, and then Amanda didn't have something back for her? I was confused. The writing on this made no sense. And then you get to the brick, and the brick has all these great one-liners, and I'm like, okay, so you wrote this to be a winner spot. Got it. You get to Mirage. Mirage has to create a couple of jokes that y'all didn't write for her?
Mm-hmm.
How? Okay. So everyone else is memorizing lines and she has to create them and then go perform them.
I don't think Mirage created that. I think they wrote that for her. Just her
It
delivery
doesn't
was
sound like
shitty.
No, them jokes, she wrote them jokes. Ain't no way.
But I'll be honest, she wasn't that bad. It was just the nervousness.
Yeah, she was just because she really the jokes were cute. She just
Yeah.
was talking
That's
too
why
long.
she didn't write. That's how I know she
She
didn't
was
write them.
talking too fast and she just didn't let it sit. I think she wrote the jokes. I do. I think she because the jokes were all things. I do. I'm not
I
gonna
think
say
a
I'm not
producer
gonna say I
helped her
think
with
that's the
it.
whole thing, but I do.
I think a producer helped her with the jokes. I think she just didn't
Maybe.
execute them well, but the jokes
I
weren't
would
bad
just
that she
I
had.
would
It's
just
not
like
gonna
to
be fair.
say that her performance came off just like somebody who uh would be on SNL. It came off as an authentic SNL host come out and do the
That's true. I
monologue.
agree
It
with you on that.
it really
It was
did.
very authentic. So I didn't think she did bad enough to be put in the bottom.
I was surprised she was in the
I
bottom,
agree.
honestly.
I
I'd have
agree.
thought she'd have been low safe,
Safe.
but she should have been safe. With
Okay,
that performance and her outfit, she should have been
I'll
safe.
save my bottom for later then.
Especially because the comment that she got, especially because she got the comment she got about
You'll
that hair
save
I
could
your
have
know that
bottom
applied
for
was
to a
later.
great.
couple different people.
It was another person that
Are
she
you
could have
being
switched
nasty?
places with in that bottom, but
There were a
Yes,
couple people. There was
yes.
definitely one other person
that's
Okay,
that
and
hair comment.
a couple of them were saying, "Oh, let's
Ooh, when
talk
she, ooh,
Are we
about
ready to say
it."
who we think should be the bottom?
Hold on,
Maya.
no, not yet. I would just like, wow. Okay. I would just
no,
like
I'm
to
talking
say
I
about
was
that
bottom
the
three.
hair,
Period.
wait. The hair from the hair from the 60s and the outfit from the 70s, or vice versa, however it was. When I say that ADHD kicked up in RuPaul so hard that she couldn't concentrate on nothing
exactly.
else, she said, but it's the mixing of the
What?
I
I
thought she
think
was
it was
starting to
just
glitch
such the
out.
drastic difference, and I get it, but like, girl, there were
She's a
other people who
bitch.
deserve that
That
conversation.
thing, that OCD kicked up in her. She started to glitch right in front of us. She was like, "The mix, it's mixed. I can't. Why
Nah,
would you do that?" I
no,
said,
I
"Oh my god."
I have conflicting opinions, but we'll get there when we get there.
I have
Okay,
a
so oh, go ahead. What's the question?
okay. I have a question because I was on a panel last night and somebody said something that I was like, I don't believe what they said, but I understand what they said. They said that black people don't know share like that.
We don't.
True.
It depends.
We no
Wait,
no 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 wait
I
wait.
I
disagree.
think it depends.
I
We
think it just
okay.
depends. I disagree.
I think
we
it's the
know that
age group.
Cher
I think it's the
exists,
age
but do we
difference.
know her catalog like that? Like we know like a
It.
Donna
I
Summer
think it
or
depends who you talking to, though.
It depends on the black person and how old
I
they
know
are.
Cher,
I
but I do
know
not know her catalog. I do not know her past outfits, except for the you know the ones that's been around social media.
I know the
Mhm.
ones that the
To
drag queens
Google
wear.
as well.
right
I know that
the
she's
ones that they reference.
overrated.
I know, yeah, I know Cher as it relates to drag queen references. I
Mm-hmm.
don't really know Cher like that.
On a personal note.
I
I
do
Right.
think
don't.
it's more of an age thing though, because
That
I
was
do
what I was
know a
about to
lot
Yeah,
of
say.
Cher, but I
it's
grew
it's.
Could
up,
be.
We
but I'm
grew up with
older and I
Sonny and
grew up
Cher
when
and
Cher was
her.
in her
Oh,
heyday.
Mm.
Like
yes,
Right.
Like
and
we
her in the
I remember.
movies and
Go ahead. I'm
Moonstruck.
sorry, Abby.
No, I said I was just saying I remember her being in Moonstruck and Mermaids and seeing, and we were
I
there at
remember
the beginning
Mermaids.
of a bunch of the drag references. We were there for when
Mm-hmm.
it actually happened in real life to become a reference. So
Mm-hmm.
those of us who are old enough to know Cher from the Sonny and Cher show and seeing her on TV in them bell bottoms
Mm-hmm.
towering over Sonny saying "I got you, babe," we saw it in real time. So some of us, some we get down with Cher. We do.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
I
I remember her being nominated for her Academy Awards. I remember a lot of those looks when they happened. So
mm,
I think it's an age thing more than a race thing, but that's just my opinion.
I would
I
agree.
yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I think Jamar, did you have something to say?
I have another critique that I needed to shine light on that confused the fuck out of me.
All right.
Okay.
Michelle Visage critiqued Maya and said, "You know what? This is supposed to be a Cher costume, and we feel like your hair is too flat. You know, Cher always had drag hair."
Mhm.
And they put
Did
her in the
she?
bottom.
Did
They
she
put her in the
not?
bottom. But then Plain Jane has a flat ass wig on, but has a nice
Michelle
ass
always
dress,
on her
and she
bullshit.
is immaculate and amazing.
To be fair, Cher's hair was also trash in the picture.
But,
Mm,
Cher's
Wow.
hair was also flat and straight and
Wow.
but
trash in
it's
the
just like you
picture.
can't
Let
tell
Claire
me, oh, you're
Cher
doing Cher,
experimented
your
with her
hair needs to be
hair.
big.
I would wait. So about Cher's hair, when they say she had drag hair, even when her hair was flat, she's the original 40-inch bitch that had her head all the way down to the back
I
of her
mean,
ankle.
this
You
is
know what I'm
true.
saying?
T.
So, and when
This
she
is
went to
true.
bigger, curlier hair, it was big, ridiculous hair of her on that ship riding the cannon with
Hmm.
all of the people in the Navy dancing around her because she wanted to turn back time. So They were
Ooh,
absolutely correct in their assessment of the hair. If she had big curly hair, it was huge, drag curly hair. If her hair was flat and straight, it went all the way down to her ankles. That's just she was an extreme type of person when she did her hair.
Got you.
I
So
was going
what
to
you're
say the
saying? So
same
what you?
thing. I was going to say that Cher, when you look back on Cher's catalog, Cher had some very tragic hair moments, a la Patti LaBelle, a la like you can look back on a lot of people that went through that disco slash 80s hard curl spritz. Like she had them.
4 different textures
So she
happening.
definitely had some tragic moments. Okay, she did. She did.
Yeah, Cher used to be. I will say this: Cher has always been correct from scalp to ankle.
Low key
The hair might not always be great, but the costume
If
and the
I
body is
could
always right.
turn back
um,
time.
going back to what really be said. I don't think necessarily it's a black. Well, yeah, in a way, but also it's a cultural thing. Like for instance, I got introduced to Cher when she had "When You Believe in Life After Love."
Right.
And that's when I
When
was
she
a
became,
kid.
when she went into the club with the gays. That
Yes,
was,
that's
Yes,
why I got.
but
Like I knew Shani and
but
Cher because my grandmother, but I only got introduced to her when she was on the pop charts in the
so,
2000s.
but that's more of an age thing for us, D. Right? Like 'cause D, I'm
Yeah.
assuming we're close to the same.
Mhm.
I'm 92, so I'm assuming we're close.
See, oh, bless your heart, baby. I
Right,
was in
and
high
here's my
school in
thing,
'92.
right? Because of that, um, like you said, our introduction to Cher was "Do You Believe in Life After Love?" Like
Mhm.
that is the first song that came out, and it was like this new Cher song, right?
Mhm.
That is
that's
the
also
first
the
new Cher
alleged.
song
Right,
that I
and see, for
remember.
y'all, it was this new Cher song. For us, it was the comeback because we had heard from
Right.
Cher.
And
Like,
so I think what happened was when she made that resurgence, it hit a new level where people see her differently. Because for
Mhm.
me,
yeah, because she
I
was
don't
80
see
years
her
old
as the
with
I
her
don't see
ass
her
Is
as
she
down.
the I
really?
did everything
I-
girl. I don't see her as that. I don't see her as the I did the shows, I've done the music, I've done the movies, I haven't seen it. I
Mhm.
only know you did music. That's it.
Right.
And you got looks. And I only know about the looks
Mhm.
because the person who made your stuff makes drag queen costumes. At the end of the day, let's talk about it. Bob Mackie makes drag queen costumes for regular women. That's his aesthetic. That is his aesthetic.
But
Um,
but Cher is his muse. Like Bob Mackie has been making clothes for
but
Cher
that's
since the
because she
70s.
also likes what we call like draggy type stuff. She likes more is more.
She's very
No,
showgirl.
I don't.
It's very
She's
showgirl.
a showgirl. She
But
wants
what
the
I'm saying
stones and the
is,
feathers.
but I don't know. I just see it differently. But I don't want to get caught up on Cher.
Hmm.
But I'm just saying, like,
A fun fact is that I believe it's the first song to use auto tune.
the
Really?
first one to
I
do
could
what?
use
The
auto
first, the
tune.
first song to use auto
Oh
tune.
wow, yeah.
Well,
I just
she was
feel like
before
for
T
me, I
Pain.
feel like the costuming
Yeah.
came
Long before,
later.
bitch.
Yeah.
When you look at the Cher and Sunny show, I don't feel like those were draggy costumey. I think those were just dresses because she had a sickening ass body. As she would wear those, like she would wear the with the cutouts and the peekaboos
It
and
was very
the
disco.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Very
Mm-hmm.
disco.
Well, I hear
Yeah,
you,
very
and like
disco.
I
Yeah.
can acknowledge, like I've never seen the Sunny and Cher show.
Oh
Neither
my
have
god!
I.
I just know
You never
about it because of
seen
my
it.
grand. That's
I know.
it.
I only know
She
about
showed
it
me
because they talk
pictures
about it
and
on
stuff.
Drag Race. I'm not gonna hold you.
My grand used to tell me about that.
So like that's what this is
That's
what I
how I
mean when
know
you
who
like you
Sunny
were
and Cher
absolutely
is.
right when
Loretta,
you
I feel the
said
same way. I feel the same
And
way,
I
you
remember
Loretta.
were
when he
right when you
died. I
said
was
it's
a little
about
kid.
age because depending on the age you see her differently because her career has been so many different things. So we don't know the Sonny and Cher, so we only know the performance side. We know the costumey side.
We will leave. And what's the movie
And
that
so
she was
when
in?
I think of Cher personally, I think of over the top costuming. I think,
Mhm.
the vocoder. I think, this lady who does more of a draggy aesthetic when the reality is the drag queens are trying to copy her.
Yep.
But shout out
That
to
would be
Cher.
correct.
Look, I'm
That would
glad we
be
got a
correct.
night of 1,000 shares. I low key halfway enjoyed
Finally,
this.
kind
I
of.
halfway enjoyed this. I was a little bothered though because there are some
Mhm.
pieces that were missing today.
Mhm.
And 2 girls did the same look and they tried not to show us.
Yeah.
They
Well,
Well,
did.
at least it was only 2 girls and not 15
Kimono Gate.
kimonos. Okay,
Baby.
And Madonna's
Whew.
another one that we could actually talk about. That where I was introduced to Madonna and y'all feel da 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 like in the
I was
2000s.
introduced to
Red
Madonna.
light. Mm-hmm.
It was
Mhm.
Vogue,
okay.
and then it was
I
RuPaul's
was
Drag Race.
introduced to Madonna when Like a Virgin first came out. I remember the video of her on that boat in Italy, writhing around in that little leather
Things
jacket
y'all
and
ain't know
that
nothing
tulle
about for a
skirt.
very long
You know,
time.
really be a t-shirt when she have her hand up.
Yes, yes, Loretta, go
I
ahead.
remember listening to Katie Kasem, and I remember when Madonna
Wow.
first was introduced, her very first single was introduced on the top 40 countdown. Because I used
I
to
was
listen to Casey Kasem every weekend.
I've heard of
And
Casey Kasem.
on Saturday mornings when I was doing my chores, I would listen to
Not you
Casey
heard of
Kasem.
him.
And
Oh my
I
God.
and I believe if I'm not correct, if I'm not mistaken, it was either Holiday or Lucky Star was the song. I can't remember which one, but it was either Holiday
mm.
or
It was
Lucky
Lucky
Star.
Star. Lucky Star came out first, and
For
then
And it was Lucky
reference.
Star.
Holiday,
For
and then
reference, for
Like a
everyone who
Virgin.
was watching that at that time, neither
You weren't
me
born.
nor
You weren't
D
born.
nor Anastasia Nova over there, we weren't even wet dreams yet.
But ooh.
Okay.
Nope.
I know the year me,
Nope.
my mom and my daddy met though. It was in the 80s.
I know the month my mama and my daddy met. I also know the month my mama and I know the month my mama and dad stopped my daddy stopped talking to my mama.
Oh,
Shout out to
chocolate.
That's
him.
too much. Okay,
I love my
but
parents.
Whew. All
okay.
right, let's get
I just
into it. What are we at
nothing
the
ages you than a conversation about a person who's had longevity, and somebody says, "Oh, I remember when this came out. That's when I first got introduced." And 30 years ago, before that, he was like,
right,
"That's when I
right.
was."
But I low key love that about Cher and the fact that we can actually have we have somebody who is who's been doing their big one so long that we can all reference different moments and like
Well, when Angela said that she when she was born in 92, I already knew where I was. I knew.
yeah.
Listen, because I was thinking, because I graduated from high school 2 years later, and a year after that, I had a baby. So oh my God, Jesus,
All right, are we at the judges'
you
critique? Is that what we are?
hold on. No,
Wait, do we want to talk about the look?
Did
Do
we
we care
just
about
miss?
anybody else's look?
I don't
See,
remember a lot of them.
we didn't got to the looks.
We ain't got to the
So
look.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
let me get to the looks now.
You must be my lucky
I was about to say,
star.
do you have them to put on the screen for reference?
Wait a minute,
Because
not
I took pictures, but I'm not at home on my computer to be, and it won't let me share from my phone, which is very sad for me. Unless I can just email, text them all to Loretta, and she can throw them up.
Because I can't.
I'll say I
I
can
don't
too
forgot.
if you send them to me.
Because I sure forgot what most of them hoes look like.
I should have done
I
that last.
mean, the only ones we're talking about were the fact that Geneva's body looked like a pill. Um,
Oh,
Oh,
we
girl,
don't
now she was Walgreens.
literally. Let's talk about the
not the
fact that Maya
CVS.
Iman LePage wore the same thing that Megami wore, just worse. Megami, you wore that look, and other people have done it way better.
I forgot
Q, you
about that.
looked gorgeous. Q, you looked sickening.
But Q always looks
Um,
sick, man.
Yes. Q
Dawn,
needs some makeup.
I appreciated what Dawn did. I get why other people didn't like it.
I don't remember what Dawn did. What the hell she look like?
She did the black and white photo of the blur,
Right, right.
but
Yes.
she put whatever color she wanted because it was a black and white photo, so she could. And I lived. What's up,
I
B?
have a question about Dawn. Do you think the judge is gonna ask her to change her makeup soon?
No, they like her, but they
No, they
should.
like it.
They like it, so they're not gonna
Now,
ask
I
her to
said
change
this
it.
in somebody else's chat earlier today, and I wholeheartedly mean this. This would have been the week for Dawn to show everybody. I do this cartoon face because I like it. I don't need to do it, and I can eat you has up
I low key
looking
agree.
gorge too. But this would have been the week that she needed to do that.
I feel like Dawn should have been the bottom too.
Really?
I couldn't
Okay,
remember.
so
I can at least remember what
I'm
Mirage did. I
sorry.
couldn't tell you what thing that woman did in her skit.
I don't want to say what she looked like to me. It's not nice.
oh wow. Okay, so here's my thing. Um, I was okay with what Don did until I watched the pit stop and Kamari Hall said since she only had a black and white picture, she should have did the outfit in black and white and then painted
Sickening.
herself in
Would have been
grayscale.
It
sickening.
would have been sickening.
Sickening.
Because Detox already proved to us that you can do black and white makeup.
Oh, that
to
was
the
amazing.
to the point they actually redid that as a runway, like a runway
Mhm.
thing in season 8.
Mhm.
So yeah, I agree. I liked what Dawn did. I lived for it personally, but I agree. She absolutely should have did it in black and white and did the black and white makeup.
Then she would have ate for me.
Oh, I would be arguing that Dawn should have been in the top for that look alone. I would be on the train. I would be the conductor, and
I gotta
you couldn't
remember
tell
to
me
bring this
nothing.
up tomorrow.
Please do.
I
If
think
I remember.
RuPaul's dress was
I'll be in
very
the chat. I'll let
lovely.
you know.
A very lovely bridesmaid's outfit. I'm sure the bride picked that dress and was happy with it, but that's what it was giving me. It's giving me she's mother of the bride, she's maid of honor. She was forced to wear that because that's the dress her friend picked.
Are you talking about
Ooh,
RuPaul?
Yes.
Who's so tall?
Yeah,
I love this jumpsuit. It's not a
Ooh.
jumpsuit.
it is a jumpsuit.
Y'all love this.
It's
I
cute.
like
I didn't,
it.
it's
I
it's
love it. It's
cute, but
giving disco.
it's giving bridesmaid.
No, it's
Um,
not. I wish that ain't giving bridesmaid.
I don't
It's
like the
giving
hair
disco.
with
You
this.
know what? The bridesmaids in my wedding had on jumpsuits, so it could
Right.
be.
So and my sister wore a jumpsuit to my wedding and she was my maid of honor.
Here's
That's
the
why it reads that way for me.
I know RuPaul likes big hair. I low key would have loved to see this with RuPaul with a shorter, like a smaller hairdo.
She could have
Her
done a
hair has
blonde
been
version
giving
of
me.
the. She could have done a blonde version of the Cher long, straight, bone straight blonde.
RuPaul ain't never worn no bone straight hair.
Okay,
Yes,
I'm just
yes.
trying to help. Yes, she has.
Like
Yes, yes.
just straight up bone straight?
On the
Yep.
show, I don't think so.
I don't think
On the show,
so.
no, but I mean, she's done it.
Oh yeah, in the
Not on
past, in the
RuPaul's Drag
80s.
Race, she hasn't. She don't even wear human units. RuPaul
But
don't even wear
however,
human hair.
her hair has been looking very Joe Black these past couple weeks.
Well, let's talk
Not
about
Joe
it.
Black.
Let's talk about
Did you know
Oh
it.
that
my
that
god.
that that wig she went home in? It was looking very that
Windswept.
wind blown.
It's
Hey,
definitely. But
very
then
H&M.
again,
That was
I feel
very
like
weird,
RuPaul
Barbie.
takes.
It was very weird, Barbie.
I feel like RuPaul takes references from the UK girls all the time and just applies it however she wants. I wholeheartedly.
I thought that hair was weird, Barbie.
This
It
hair
was
was terrible.
Oh,
This hair was a chop. This hair was a mess.
It looked like every other week's hair to me.
This looked like the hair that she wears to her weekly gig to earn some quick coins on a Thursday.
Hmm.
I
I
have
don't
one
know,
of these wigs. I have a wig like this. I have a
the
wig like
hair,
this.
the hair
It's-
in the performance in the gold cowboy outfit. I love that.
I just hated the performance.
I
Well,
hit fast forward.
Well, she was gonna give us a very much Mariah Carey point, and I'm gonna walk this way.
Same.
Point, and I'm gonna walk that way. And cowboy, and
Listen,
cowboy,
Mama,
and I'm
listen, Mama
She
is
95
70
years old. She can't do but so much.
That's it. That's all y'all getting from her.
I was just mad at the song choice. I wasn't mad. I watched the performance after the second time around. I appreciated what she gave us. At her age, I won't like. I don't know that sounds bad, but I don't want to like.
I
I can't-
appreciated the dances.
I
Yeah.
don't remember. Right, I don't remember shit that Mama did. I was watching the pit crew the whole time.
She
Sorry.
two-step like she normally do, but I give her credit being 70 years old in platform stilettos.
I was looking at the one black guy on there.
I will give Mama the credit that is due. Mama is 70 years old in platform stilettos, giving a little box step. Shout out to her.
She's only in her 60s. Yes, Rue.
She's like 60, 64.
She looks good though.
That's
You
what I'm
better
saying. Like,
point it.
shout out
You
to
better.
her.
You better give Mariah Carey realness.
Fix it, holy God. Okay.
That being said, the song should have been something else.
It looks like she was like, I can't do but so much because these knees double. I had a double knee replacement
Ugh.
surgery, so you're gonna get the best of it. I got hallelujah.
Yeah.
That's what it gave us. And
I wasn't-
we thank you.
Shout
we
out to
thank
the
you for doing
performance.
Nynthia's Wynn's outfit was good too. I almost forgot about
Was
that.
it?
That was really good.
First of all, this thing with the wings and the silver hair.
That was good.
I
Oh yeah,
love
Tsunami, that was cute.
Beautiful.
That's the best she's looked
That
so
was
far.
cute.
It was
Yes.
cute.
It was the best she's looked so
Wait.
Very
This is
Halloween, but good.
Um, now I understand the issues that El Teddy really has with her makeup. I get that your contours should be in a cool tone. However, this looks like she contoured in a cool tone and then went over everything in a warm tone brown, and I don't like it. Like everything has a red cast to it in her face, and it doesn't make sense.
So it looks like she did a contour and then she put bronzer over top of it.
On
But the
top of it,
bronzer that she put on top of it didn't complement the contour underneath it.
yup,
So she just needs to learn how to match the bronzer and the contour so that she doesn't get that look on her
agree.
face.
Other than that, it looks
So
good. Shout out to the brown piece being very close to her body. Her, her.
yes, for the nude illusioning.
Okay, morphine, girl.
That looks so
Y'all want to
She
have
should
it
have been in
before
the
I do?
bottom.
We need a
Morphe should have
cinch.
been in the bottom.
I agree.
You can't wear no cinch with this
She was
I said,
horrible.
but
costume.
she need one, so
can't-
she shouldn't have wore this.
screaming.
Because she definitely
Stop
gives
relying
man
on
body in
that
the front.
body.
She gives
But
man
what
body from the
body?
front though.
She ain't got nobody to rely on. That's the
Exactly.
Right.
The curious Chanel Davenport would let her know, girl, this is not giving what's supposed
What?
to have been gave.
That part. That part.
I want my a
your
refund
turn,
for the
Lane.
BBL because it's not giving BBL.
Well, she got a BBL. She didn't get She got a BBL. She didn't get hips. She only got a butt, no hips.
She should have
Does
got.
she have a butt though?
They should have.
I didn't say she got a good one. I just said she got one.
She got a little
Abby,
BBL.
you see mother?
Show you somewhere. I haven't watched the show, so I guess. Okay, thank you, mother, for stopping by. We love you. But you could come and read the girls like book, I'm just saying.
Listen, wait till he watched the episode. You know he will.
Now that
He
being
coming.
said,
I was looking for his reviews, but I guess not.
I don't think he reviews it anymore.
Yeah, it
Okay.
doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't review.
I've been in his DMs begging for him.
You ain't the only one. I told him he had an open
wait,
invitation.
can we go back real quick? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I don't
That
know how
was
to
just-
rewind
that-
on
I'm sorry,
Instagram.
that was
I have a question. When it comes to morphine.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone tired of the exact same face yet?
I haven't been looking at her face, so that.
I mean, to be honest, we could say that about 5 other people, but
I was getting ready to say it's a bunch of them that we could say that about.
I guess my problem is because she called herself the mug girl. When I hear mug girl, I hear you should know what you're doing.
you want more than one mug.
Correct. Like me, I would never call myself a mug girl. I would say I'm a pretty real. I give realness and I give pretty realness, and you're gonna get the same face from me, but it's going to serve pretty realness every time. If you tell me you're the mug girl, you need to be able to change that mug and do other stuff with it. At least in the realm of pretty, can I at least see a smoky eye girl?
I'm gonna claim the mug girl. I ain't gonna hold you.
But I'm gonna say something.
But you can do different makeup. I've seen you in like 5 different eye looks, Jamal. Like,
Oh well, yeah. I'm about to say I'm a mug girl, bitch. I'm gonna claim that.
like I've literally seen you in like at least 5 different eye looks, 3 of which I literally cannot execute. Mug
How?
girl, like period. Or at least I haven't practiced them.
Oh.
But that's what I mean. Like I could go recreate Morphine's mug on my face right now. Her contours are huge. She looked like she got punched in the face.
No, that'd be Geneva.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Geneva looked like somebody whooped that ass.
No Sade.
Wait a minute, Dennis. I'm sorry, boo. Hey, sorry.
Oh, come on, Ken, let's get it. Shout out to Maya for wearing
don't get upset that she didn't see
Megami's.
you. Don't do that.
So let's talk about it. Shout out to Maya. Did the producers mess her around so that they didn't have Kimono Gate, or did she really think that she was trying to serve a elevated version of the burlesque 2010 promo look?
A girl.
I wanna.
I don't care what she thought she was serving. I don't care what look she thought it was. I don't care what era. I don't care what premiere. I don't care what movie. That is not, that outfit is not the answer. Sorry.
I want to say what she looks like, but I feel like it's gonna come off very insensitive.
Put it in the private chat. I'll say it. I don't care.
It looks like Little Kim part 2. Like she did Lil Kim last week and Lil Kim this
I
week.
agree. I agree. That looked like another Lil Kim outfit.
Is that just because she looked like Lil Kim in the face, though?
No, not at all.
No.
Because she didn't
Not
look like
pre,
Lil Kim
not
in the
pre
face.
plastic surgery, not post plastic surgery.
Ah!
Oh,
Jesus.
well,
Definitely
my
not
God.
pre.
Ooh, Jesus, keep me near the cross. Here's the thing: if she wore this in a club, aside from that hair, I would
It would be
live.
cute.
I would tip this
I heard it
down.
wrong because I was typing fast.
Oh, which ones?
You don't remember those toys?
I mean, she definitely looks like a Happy Meal toy. A little cheap.
I
We've
didn't
seen it
want to
before.
say it because I don't. Okay, let me
I
say
don't
why
care.
I
I'll
say
say it.
that.
I said she looked like a Happy Meal toy. A little cheap,
She
cute.
looked
It
like
didn't cost a whole lot.
Come get me, Jesus. I would just like to be picked up.
see.
I'm
That's
sorry,
why I didn't want to
continue.
say it.
I said I don't.
I
didn't
can
wanna
see
be
how they
mean.
got a problem with tsunami makeup, but we don't have a problem with this.
Oh,
This is
I do. But we said that with her interest look. Remember, we said that with her
Yeah, we
interest look. We
did.
talked
Oh
about
yes.
it was too much. Like,
Does she have a corset on? Because I feel if she does, she needs a bigger one so she can have room to control.
They said Juanita Bynum.
Christ.
Good.
I cannot unsee that.
Why
I can't unsee
I
it.
can't unsee that. Damn you, Bobo.
Oh my god.
I love
Yo,
Yo, we
Bobo.
gotta
I
move
love
on.
you.
We gotta move
Bobo,
on.
I love you.
Here's
Now
the thing with her
Juanita.
makeup.
Fast forward. This, I
Well,
can't.
That kiss my cheeks. Here's my thing with her makeup. It's very pageant, and so
Damn the
that.
makeup. She looked pregnant.
But she
She
needs
looks
to blend
pregnant from
better.
the
She's
side.
Oh, you
not
talking
blending.
about the pill,
Yes.
I didn't
the
hate
red
this.
pill? Morpheus
If that's
showed up
the
and asked if we want the red pill, and we apparently we
no,
took
I
it.
give me the blue pill. I'll go back to the matrix because this is not it.
But,
This
but
is
I
not the right
agree with.
answer. This is not it.
I
Daughter, if
agree.
you are going to put something around your middle to cinch your middle, it needs to actually cinch your middle.
I
That's
think it was
not
just there.
where her shapewear at because the shape is
It
not
needs to
shaping.
go.
Is it me or were her pads low?
It's.
They look like chicken legs.
Oh Lord, I don't want to say what she looked like either.
Shapeless,
Look like
cardboard
she
box.
deserves to
I
be
just said
lipstick.
Walgreens.
Say that.
But you know what? I agree with Sarah. She was giving when she came out. It was giving. There's only two types of people in the world.
Okay.
I was getting Cher. I was getting Britney.
When I saw the reference photo, I said, Geneva, why you got all this shit on your arms?
Yes, because she didn't have arms. Yes.
And even
And I
Sarah
know
brought it
that,
up. Sarah was like, the cut of this literally was more flattering because it's supposed to go from here out.
Who is Vovo?
Bobo be cutting up. Bobo be cutting up.
I'm gonna have to
Bobo
exit. Y'all
be
have a
cutting up.
lovely rest of the
I love Bobo, but Bobo be cutting up.
Not
And
to
everybody
y'all
can.
disturb Jamar that he gotta walk
I
off.
have to
Sit
I
down.
have to excuse
Did Jamar
myself.
leave for real?
Baby, I had time to
Tracy, shut up. Tracy, shut up. Tracy,
Reading
stop
in
it.
the chat.
Stop it. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all over here acting up. Continue.
This is
We're gonna have to put the whole Abby, your whole chat need to be in time out.
baby.
Jamar,
When she said I even got
we
my
done lost Jamar.
Girl, I'm still here with this shit. Chill.
what really took me though is she said I even got my contour, my blush like Cher, and I said,
Baby.
where,
I ain't never
bitch?
seen Cher face look like that now.
I said, oh,
Girl.
where?
What is wrong with y'all?
Somebody was like, Geneva has an iconic. Geneva has lip sync every episode
Ooh, I went too far.
Literally, it
Ooh.
lip synced every episode.
and lost
Now,
it.
I'll be honest, I love this look.
And
Even
has.
with the wig. I love the look even with the wig. I'm
I
sorry,
don't,
Rue.
right. I thought this was really good. I mean, I guess that he's a stickler for
Here's
Cher,
the thing.
but I didn't see nothing wrong with this.
Well, like
Here's
Abby said, that was his OCD coming out there.
Here's my thing, right?
Like how the
If-
bees are for Beyonce.
if the runway was not supposed to be Night of a Thousand Shares, where you were supposed to be executing the look that she did in the picture, I would have no problem with this because I would be like, "Ooh,
But that
you
is the look she did in the picture.
not
Well,
the
they
hair.
didn't
The
do that
hair
shit for
is
Beyonce
the hair is
last
from a
year.
different
Oh,
time
child.
period."
Okay, Rue. The hair. I'm
Th-
sorry. I'm
Listen,
here for this.
them Beyonce looks last season were not all of that neither, and I didn't hear nobody
Exactly.
complain.
Like, come on,
Here
y'all.
and
We ain't
here's
gonna
my
do
and
Well,
here's
that.
my.
here's the thing.
It's
For
because RuPaul likes
wait a minute,
like
wait
Cher
a
more
minute.
than Beyonce.
RuPaul for RuPaul,
I agree.
Cher is on level with Diana Ross for him, so he
Mhm.
knows the details. He's been watching
Exactly.
her for 77 years because he's 77 years old. No, Cher is 77 and Ru is 70. So he's been here the whole time. He's seen it all. So he could tell you that hair is from when she was on Carol Burnett's show in September 1964. It came on at 8 o'clock. I
Oh,
remember.
reference.
I was sitting next to my mama on the sofa, and I saw her, and I was bedazzled on the TV screen, as opposed to
Auntie, God
he,
bless you.
I
you
don't
know,
think that's a fair critique because
I
you know
love
that
that you know exactly.
Mirage literally has been seen in a ponytail every runway, so you know she was gonna give you a ponytail in this runway.
But if
Oh,
that's the case, if we're supposed to be doing actual looks from an actual person, why didn't you just pick a Cher look that had a ponytail with it?
Because
I just
now with
don't think
these
it's that
looks,
big of a
there it
deal.
is.
I
they
don't think
can't
There
it
it
was
is.
that
always
serious.
pick because they're like sometimes given these so that they can make sure that nobody does the same thing. They could be like, "Oh, I want to do this look," and they be like, "No, somebody's already done it," or something like that.
Right. My thing is, and again, this comes down to you have to execute the prompt. In general, I think Mirage looks great here. Like, let's be clear. She looks good because you were supposed to be referential. Imagine if Sasha Colby last season last season.
Let's not use Sasha Cole because she did whatever the fuck she wanted to do.
That hair for Beyonce was
But
horrible, and I
it
love
Right.
was
We
a
did
Sasha.
horrible
not
wig.
want to do Sasha Kobe.
But I was just about to say,
She
her
didn't do
hair for Beyonce
Beyonce.
wasn't great, but it was close too. Imagine if Sasha had a wore one of her ponytails for that
She
runway.
still would have been in the top.
You're not lying.
Probably,
You're
probably,
not lying.
Probably they was drinking her
Like, let's,
bathwater like in
she's not the
Saltburn.
right
I
example.
mean, Mistress called you're right because Mistress called it the Sasha Kobe meet and greet.
that's
Right.
essentially
She
what it
is
was.
not
As
the
soon as she
one
was
to use.
announced, I said, "Oh, girl."
Oh, girl, it's a wrap. Yeah, I said, oh, everybody's
I
competing
said,
for
"Oh,
second
girl."
place. The thing is, if I
Everyone,
walked in the door and saw her there, I would have known I was competing for second place at that point. Like,
exactly. Unless y'all took her out immediately, she was going to win.
although I low key want to see a season with Sasha and Plain Jane on it.
Why?
I know.
Why?
No, somebody was like, "I want to see
Because
a
you want to
season
see
with
Sasha Colby cuss
I
that
want to see
girl out.
Plain
That's
Jane. I want to
But
see
is she gonna
Mistress,
try her?
Acid Betty,
Not
and
gonna
I
try
want to
her.
see
No,
Giga.
I don't think Sasha. I don't think Plain would try Sasha.
Ooh,
But because
Acid Betty needs to come back for real.
But because Sasha is such a mother, I think Sasha would drag Plain. Like if Sasha was in there watching what she's doing to Amanda, I think Sasha would have dragged her.
But see, Plain know who to target. She wouldn't even go there. She wouldn't
I
even
Exactly.
already
test.
That
say
is
she already know
exactly.
who to
She's
pull
not
with.
gonna target
Oh,
Sasha
also
Colby.
also Mirage, I needed a titty on this one. I needed
Am
a
I the only
titty.
one that forget the Magamis in the competition until I
No,
see
Nope.
I forget.
No. And I wish. Never mind.
Magami? She needs to be
I wish she go
Magami
away.
needs to be Gami.
I wish
Magami.
they never called her the Eeyore of drag because now I can't unsee it.
That was funny. That shit was funny. Thank you, Dawn.
Who
Not
called
the
her that?
Eeyore of drag.
Dawn.
Dawn
Dawn called her
did.
that.
Dawn is the real drama here.
Oh
Like
my
Dawn is the chaos of the season. Like,
I
let's
love
talk about it.
I love Dawn though.
Dawn is the real villain here.
It's giving. Oh dear.
She is.
I agree. Now, Soulful Dog, I agree. If that critique had been across the board, then I probably wouldn't be mad about the hair critique. But
But
she
they
was not
did
the only
critique.
person whose hair did not match. Like, stop.
Morphine did the same conversation.
And so did what's her name?
Because they said
Maya.
something about Mariah's hair. They said it wasn't big enough, but there were other people whose hair it didn't match. So and I get it. Like I understand exactly what you said, Evie. For Rue, Cher is like like you said, that is it is up there with Diana Ross for her. And her OCD probably was like, no, I remember that hair because of blah 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 blah. Like I get it, but again, I just don't think it was that serious. I just don't.
The only reason I think it is serious is if the runway prompt calls for recreating the exact look, that needs to
But
be
it's
head to
not.
toe.
It says inspired by. When they give the description, they say inspired by.
That's what they
They
tell
never
us.
say it has to be an exact
That's what they
replica.
tell us. I promise you that prompt says you need to copy the picture that you picked. Because keep in mind, the
So for
prompt
those,
that they
yes,
get,
her
the
hair did match. Plasma's hair did match the picture.
correct. The
I don't
prompt that
remember
they
what
get
Plaza
is different than what we hear, and we know that this has happened because I talked about it last time when they had that mirror runway, and what they were given said reflective material, and then
Right.
RuPaul got on and said category is
Mirrors.
mirror. Like, girl, what?
But I think that this runway should be spot on. If it's a shared runway,
needs
then
to
it
be
should
exact.
be a shared. Yeah, but then how would they not bring it? Like I understand
I
the
agree
whole
with you. I
thing.
think I think the hair should have been correct from head to toe.
If it's
I think that
share,
the
it's
comment
share.
I think the comment to Mirage wasn't wrong. Other people just deserved it.
Yeah,
Okay, no problem. All right,
get her off the screen.
right. Let's move on.
Yeah, this
'Cause
shit was
we've
terrible.
been
Like,
talking about her hair.
this is the
Cause
most
that
boring share look ever. Like, girl, this is
Okay,
hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
You know what? Fuck you, you bitch ass heifer. But this was everything.
Woo!
This was everything. I love
wow.
this
She
dress.
look good, bitch.
I love this
You
from
do.
I love
The
this from
hair
She look
was
scalp
good,
to
flat
bitch.
though.
ankle.
However,
The
if you're
hair
gonna
is
talk
flat.
about Maya's flat hair, you gotta talk about this one.
This
That is
flat hair,
flat.
Okay,
That is
that's my
flat.
point. That's the only point
this
I'm
wig
making.
should have had like double the density to it. I
Or
don't
at
need it
least
to
the
be.
length or something. Something should have made it more drag if you want to talk about shit
It
being
should have been
drag.
down to her. It
But
should have been
that
down to the ground.
okay.
To
But
the
the hair wasn't.
ground.
The hair was to the back of her knees, so I don't. It was past her butt. That's all I got.
It
I don't
wasn't
know.
past her butt.
Yes, it was. When she turned
It's
around,
a
it
little
was
too
certainly
flat.
This
was.
hair was not past her butt. It was to her butt.
Amanda, please.
Okay.
But I mean,
It
it
was
was
long
cute.
enough for me.
That's fair. I wanted it more to the back. Like them pieces in the front. Cher didn't do that. She had like the one. I needed all
I
of it
think
to
that's
that.
that's how that wig was cut. I don't think she did
Not
it on
fuzzy
purpose.
lumpkins. Can y'all
Like I
stop?
said, I wasn't mad at I think
Hmm.
Jane looks phenom. Like she
Not
looks
fuzzy
oh
lumpkins.
my god. Y'all have a blessed night. Thank y'all for coming.
Not
Soulful
fuzzy
dog.
lumpkins.
I'm
Who
done,
is
bitch.
fuzzy lump? Like
That's
I
somebody
know
who's over the
Fuzzy
age of 30 to know who Fuzzy Love is.
right, but not fuzzy lumpkins.
Y'all be blessed. I'm good with this. He said fuzzy lump. I'm
That's a
through.
millennial reference right there, but not
Very much.
fuzzy lumpkins.
I said, whoever that is over 30.
And is. Okay, this is the best that Amanda has ever looked on the runway.
Hold on, wait, let me.
From neck down.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Look on the
Actually, I'll
side
say it from
here.
head to toe. This is the best she's looked. Her
I,
makeup is still a fool.
From neck
I
to
said this.
toe.
I feel like her makeup is still not what I want it to be.
Correct.
The
Like
shoulder-
it's
the
no,
shoulders
her
giving
It
eye
was
head.
better
makeup is
than what
too
it was.
big. It's too big for her face. She's making her eye makeup way too big.
This is not
Um,
small.
my question for this:
This
we
is not
saw
bad.
the makeup that she gave episode
Where
1
is
and
he?
episode 2. It was small, close together, and crazy. All I'm wondering, when is Raven gonna let us know that she walked in this workroom and told this girl how to do her eyes for these runways? When is Raven gonna let us know that she gave her $1.5 million tips for at least the eyes? Because there's no
think?
way Mama went from eyes this small
Okay, to huge
to
wing
this,
eyes.
and it's almost decent.
But
This
it doesn't.
picture,
Why does it have to be Raven? I mean, she's literally in a workroom with 13 other dress
because
queens. Why does it have to be Raven?
because we know Raven is the one who comes in and gives makeup tips.
No, we don't know that. You know that. I don't know.
I mean, girls have talked about it.
But I'm just saying, I was today
but
years old
we
when I knew
know
that.
that Raven sometimes will come in and give makeup tips, and when a girl goes from small eyes, like smaller than what I do, to big drag eyes, there's only one person.
Well, at least we know she's practicing and she's trying.
Yes.
And
If she
is-
stays long enough, she might get it correct.
I don't this picture right here, like this picture of this, aside from her cheek contour and her nose being too done, like too harsh, I don't hate this.
Her lip is nice.
Her lip is great. The eyes not bad.
All I see is where some under boob should be showing, and there is none, and it's
I'm gonna add
disturbing
to
me and
that
my
too.
homegirls because we feel like if you can't fake
I'm
titties,
gonna add to that
then what
too.
can you do?
Equity.
Yeah, titties.
Because this is if we here for the titties. We want you to have titties. But if you're not going to wear titties, this top needs to be a little bit closer to your boobage. It is too loose. It's too
This
loose
is
for
the
me.
one she should have put the breastplate on for.
Right. I think it should have been a breastplate. But if you're not gonna wear the breastplate, it's too damn loose.
Now that
And then
being
she could have
said,
covered it up with that crisscross at the top, and we wouldn't have seen the creasing of the
mm-hmm.
chest plate. And then she would have had some under boob, which would have made the silhouette look better because it looked off because you don't have anything in the middle, so you have nothing cinching you. So you need to
Or
proportionize the rest of your body to give you a more womanly shape. And while
right.
Cher wasn't a BBA,
She has shape
curve
though.
super, she had shape to her body. So I
Yeah.
think all of that would have offset and made the illusion
Which is
better.
sad because this is still the best she's looked all season.
Or also, if you're not gonna wear the boobage, if you're not gonna have it close to you, find sugar cane and get you a nice breast contour.
Hello. If I ask Sugar Cane, ask
Cane,
Rose,
that
but
damn breast contour, sugar cane. Ugh.
Sugar Cane's breast contour, I will argue, is the best in drag. Period. Because I be thinking that lady is actually like pushed together,
And it's
and
not.
it's nothing but makeup on a flat chest, and I'm like, work, bitch. Because the thing is, if she know what she wearing, she will contour based on how tight she know her dress is. Shout out Sugar Cane. Ooh, I need her back on my screen.
Maybe one day, child. I don't know.
I didn't hate this.
Did we talk about this already?
Yeah,
I didn't hate it based
we
on the
talked about the
picture.
missed opportunity that it was.
I preferred this when she took the jacket off, though.
I don't like them mermaid fins on the bottom.
I actually like those. This is another one where
You
the
mean
hair
the
was
bell bottoms from the time
Those are
appropriate
fish
outfit?
fins. Those are
yeah,
fish
those are not
fins.
bell bottoms. Those are fish fins because they come off her knee.
She's giving part of
My
your
God.
world. I don't like it.
My problem is this was supposed to have a bang to it, and the hair does not have a bang, and this really needed a bang.
It makes her face look kind of small too. The hair.
It's that plus her big old eyes. Like I don't hate this.
Yeah,
It's
those
just-
are bell bottoms. What are y'all talking about? Those are bell bottoms.
Those were fish fins.
I tried to tell them, but they shot me down.
That's
love
fine.
these
I didn't
things.
shoot you down. I just they look like fish fins to me.
Wait, Kiss My Cheeks. You said you love this.
I'm a bell bottoms girl, so I love
Okay.
this.
Fish fins.
I really like. I loved it. I preferred this from waist to ankle. I prefer the bottom half of this to the top half of this. But yeah, them bell bottoms. I thought the way they moved were
Not Beetlejuice.
immaculate.
Not-
They moved perfectly on the stage.
Once again, if it had okay,
Child.
This looks
she
like
understood the
win
assignment.
this is good.
She did what
Did
needed
she
to be
make
done.
this?
Yeah, I think she made.
know?
Hey.
She said she made everything. Everything.
Great God.
She
Come
said
on,
she
White
made
Raga.
everything.
Great God, we come to you now, body bent, knee bowed
Hallelujah.
before that throne of grace. We just want to thank you
You.
that somebody was able to execute so beautifully on this stage, dear God. We just thank you so much that we were able to be blessed
You gotta come
our
on here and
eyes with
pray.
this vision of
Hallelujah.
gorgeousness, because the way that this was put together was absolutely
Jesus.
phenomenal.
Glory.
Dear God, we just
Yay,
thank you
God.
You're my
that somebody
fan.
showed up and paid attention
it,
to the prompt,
Jesus.
because
Yes,
my
Hallelujah.
goodness, this
Shout
is
out to Chef.
immaculate
Yes,
from
robo
the tip
shitty
top to the
shitty.
very bottom.
Yeah,
To
that's
the way that the
Shandaba
dress
Sita.
moved, the way that
Oh,
sat on her body, the
You
fact that
better,
the black part
you better
had
preach
the
the
Yes,
word.
details
Pastor.
on the side.
Come on, take it
Shondo.
then.
Thank you, God.
Hallelujah. Praise be
Thank
to
you.
Christ. But it's not
Yes,
even the
robo
garment,
shitty
it's the way that she comes the hell out wearing this goddamn garment. That's what it is. It's a presentation, somebody. Won't he
This is
do
the
it? Hallelujah.
epitome of you wore the hell out of this, and it did not wear you.
Agreed.
You wore the hell out of this dress and headpiece. My
Exactly.
God.
Oh, she's giving me mystique. Oh.
Mm. Mm-mm. I had
And
to question my
makeup is
sexuality
great.
here.
My response to
I'm
this outfit is vagina. That is what I thought of.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Meow.
Livia
Meow.
and Minerva.
Meow. That's
Oh,
it.
I love
The
how
whole
Q
thing.
looks different every week to me. Like Q never looks the same to
Telling
me. I
it.
love that.
She's giving you Raven in the face here. Just a tad. Just a little bit.
no, her skin
It's
tone.
not
Oh,
a
no,
snatch. If
no,
your
her face
eyeliner
matches
isn't
her
into
skin
the
tone. I want to
ceiling,
hear it.
oh,
Ooh.
ooh, girl,
Because
because
Raven
There.
be out here, Raven be
baby,
out
she
here contour
identifies as
harder than
black
me.
now. At this point, she identifies as very
Like,
rich with those teas. But you,
Listen, the last time I saw Raven, she and I were the same complexion, and that was on the
stop
last
it.
Tooten Week. So
But the last time,
I just don't understand.
the problem I have with that is the last time I saw David, he was the same color as Really BTV's shirt.
damn,
Who?
My God,
Who's
on
So
here,
just so
David?
you understand, Really B,
David is who
damn,
David
Raven
is
is.
Raven's real name.
and half the
Um,
other
Oh,
drag
oh,
queens
oh,
of RuPaul's Drag Race.
oh.
and if you ever
Okay.
see him outside of drag untanned, he pale as fuck.
Ain't he
Pale.
Look, baby, the
Russian?
last time that
As
she was in the
as
damn
my good
workroom,
indigenous brother would say, he's a pale face. He's a pale.
Raven
Lord
is this color
Jesus.
in real life. This is Raven's skin color in real life.
okay, but not in the workroom.
She did?
Yes, Alpha Dog. Her real name is David. We don't like the real names for all the early season girls. It's all out there. Oh, shout out to Plasma.
I love the top. The
I
bottom is
loved
good,
it.
but the
I wasn't
top is
crazy
just
about this
immaculate.
look.
Right. The top is I like the top way more than the bottom. And the hair is flat as well.
This
The
is the best she
contour
has
is
looked on the runway.
But her face
I
is
I
actually,
mean,
I
did you
disagree. I don't
see
think
the
it's the
ref?
best
Did you
she's
see
looked.
the reference before you start talking about her hair being flat? Did you see the reference picture?
but
Cher's
it's
hair
still
was
flat.
slicked back.
Slick
It was
back.
a slick back hairdo.
This is
Still,
head to toe for me. I
oh, this
lived
is
for
slick
this.
flat. This is slick flat.
But Cher's
It
hair
the
in the
hair
picture was also slicked flat
slick
as fuck
flat.
too.
It's still flat though.
I mean,
I
that's
like
fine, but like,
Okay.
I respect the fact that she actually held to what it
So
was
you're not
supposed to
critiquing.
be.
You just pointing out the fact that it's slick and it's flat. Is what you're saying.
But that's a critique still.
It's not a critique when that's the reference.
But it's still a critique.
It's what it's
It's
supposed
not
to
a critique.
be.
That's
That's
what it's
fine
supposed to
if it's
be.
what it's supposed, but it's still a critique. Though.
So
But
you
it's
just wish it wasn't flat.
I like the big hair. I'm sorry.
No, that's
it looks
that's
fine.
great.
fine.
I feel
That's
like the hair
fine.
matches the dress because the
But we
top of
can't
that
have it
dress
both
is
ways,
doing
though.
so
We can't
much.
say I just like big hair if we're going to critique them for not following the hair in the
But a
picture.
critique
If
is
the
a
hair in the
critique
picture is
whether
flat,
it's good or
then
bad though.
So what he's saying is, yes, she followed what it was supposed to be. He just personally would have preferred to see her in a bigger
I
hair.
just like
Correct?
it like big.
Is
Like
that correct? Is that fair?
she looks good. I just
I agree. She looks like the picture, but if she showed up at a show like this, I would be like, okay, you did a share reference, but I wish that hair was bigger.
she cute.
but
But for
that's my
I
point.
like
My
the
point.
hair.
I hear what y'all are saying. I get it.
but
I
for
understand
this
what you're saying.
runway, she looks
But what I'm
phenomenal.
saying is we can't have it both ways.
Correct. For this
But how am I
runway,
having it both
the
ways?
wig is right. For this runway, the wig is right. For any other runway, I'd be like, girl, with this flat hair on, I don't know.
Plasma's not even a big hair type of girl. She's
Correct.
She
She's
not.
not, but I don't know.
Which is weird because she's a big makeup type of girl.
She looks good.
oh
I
baby,
don't know.
baby, she be carving the hell out of her face, honey.
The
Her
thing is,
face
okay,
is facing.
the thing is, everyone else is so like mystified by this contour that she does. I know a number of girls here in Michigan who do this same contour. Like, there's a whole family of teal hearts. Yes, I know the family name. I'm not a part of it because I don't do my contour like this. But the
Would they do
teal
that
hearts.
contour with the flyers of the show? You know exactly
Yo,
what
but
I'm
it's
talking
cut
about, bitch.
like literally the stencil is like it's cut in a circle, and you just put it up and you just paint into it.
Who is this? Oh, this was good.
Nymphia. Yeah, I mean it was
I
executed.
wasn't blown away by this.
It was fine. She executed what was in the picture. Shout out to
Her
her.
body looked amazing.
I loved it.
RuPaul also lived for this because
It
RuPaul
was
has
really
also redone this look. Well, RuPaul has done the ISIS wings.
I like cultural references.
At this point, I think RuPaul has done everything.
Here's the thing. Nymphia was safe because RuPaul has done a RuPaul version of this look already.
That doesn't make her safe though. I mean, there's been other people that
I
have done
think
it, and if they fuck it up, they fuck it
I
up.
mean, she successfully did the look that RuPaul recreated. Let me rephrase. She did it successfully. It wasn't a wow, but she did it. It was fine. It was there. Great. Shout out to Nymphia. We're talking about
because there were worse
successful,
looks. There was worse looks. There was many looks that she was better than. That's
and
why
there
she
were
was
many
safe.
looks that were better than her.
Exactly. She was in the middle. So she said.
Mm-hmm.
Just like this one on the screen. My God.
This was amazing.
Whoo!
Who's Saphira? Just big Saphira or Nymphia is one of the
She
top
not here
three.
to play with you hoes.
Either Saphira, Nymphia, or Q. One of them three
Now
is
this is some
the
good
judge.
drag hair right here.
Mm-hmm. Now that is some drag hair.
This
You
is
ain't
good
lying.
hair.
The bigger the
Although I
hair,
do
the
have
closer to
questions.
Jesus.
I have questions.
That's why I love a big
What?
old hair.
Dear Cher, because Saphira literally copied your hair and it looks natural on her. Cher, I just have to wonder what was the reference when you asked somebody for that wig with this original look? What
Like,
did you tell them?
I don't know,
Did you
like
say I
You
want
know what
Pam
she
Grier
said.
hair?
The afro.
She said
I
I
want to
want
look
She
Pam
like
said I
that.
want
Grier.
to Afro. I mean, look, a lot of
This was
again.
before stuff was
I
I
was
know
gonna
I'm
portrayed
say
just being
skinny.
again.
ridiculous. I
Cher
know.
did Afro looks.
Oh, I know. I'm being ridiculous. I'm gonna be funny, but no, I mean it looks this is phenomenal. This is perfection. This is how you take the Cher look, and she still dragged it out. Like she hit the points that was supposed to hit, and she still dragged it. Like this is perfection for me. That being said, I think she messed up her reveal, and the editors were really kind to her
Okay.
because they didn't really show us the reveal. They showed her toss it. They showed her pull
Yeah.
it. They showed her toss it, and then they showed her like dancing in it. And I said, so did she struggle to get it off when she went to go pull it? It was awkward, and then she started dancing. Cause
I don't know if that's it because they make them do the runway like 3 or 4 times. So it's
twice,
not like they only had one take.
or she messed up both times because they get one with the music, and then they get one where the judges are talking shit.
Okay. I don't know.
She was the last one.
But
What's the last look?
she looked great. I mean, shout out to her. She looked phenomenal.
It's 9 o'clock.
It is.
All right, so we get to the judging.
Yep.
And things are said. A whole list of names are called, and a bunch of people go to the back. And who's left standing is Q, um, Plasma, Safari, Maya, the red pumpkin. What's this baby?
Saphira.
Geneva.
Geneva Carr.
Yes, and Mirage. Those is the six left. Those are the tops and the bottoms. Of course, we know in the top is Plasma, uh,
Plain Jimbo.
Plain
Plain
Jane.
Jane.
Not playing
Yo,
Jimbo.
D, get out.
Plain
I
Jimbo
like
would
it.
be
I
correct.
like it. Plain Jimbo. I
Plain
like it.
Jimbo, period.
Plain Jimbo and
That's why RuPaul likes her.
and Q.
Somebody gotta like her.
Somebody, because none of us do. And really, who
I
would you
wasn't
rather have
ready.
like you?
Let me
Us
stop.
or her?
I'm blame this. Blame this.
Oh,
I'm
now,
sorry.
Pour
so
another
we
one,
blaming the
friend. Pour
alcohol.
another
No.
one. Why not?
Okay.
Are you scared?
No, I'm not scared. I'm scared of what's gonna come out my
That's-
mouth.
I'm
Come on,
not,
peer
because I'm on
pressure.
number 3. I'm about to be on number 3, period.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Okay, so we could get through this, so because we almost at 2 hours. So now plain
Jimbo. Let me get the
Q
water.
and Plasma at the top, Mirage, Maya, and Hercules. That's not Geneva.
Hercules, what's
On
that?
the
Hercules,
bottom.
bitch?
I said Hercules. I don't know where that came from,
Girl, your skin.
but listen,
Where did
listen.
Hercules from?
I mean, Geneva looked like Hercules from the bottom, from the legs.
Oh my God, y'all are stupid. So
Look, I'm not
they
gonna hold you. Them man leg.
Gladiator.
Let me be the one, Geneva. If you ever see this, Geneva, them man legs. I'm not gonna hold you, baby. I'm not bothered. I seen all them hair on them legs, and I said, "Hello, sir.
I mean,
Okay,
Hello,
drink.
sir."
Okay, you seem a little parched. Drink you some more drink. Now, so they get their they get their critiques.
Wait.
Maya is giving grace because she made Rupaul scream holler at the
Okay,
judge's
she really did.
table
Let's talk about
with
it.
that damn Cher impression, which was really Kermit the Frog.
That's great.
Or it was Tony the Tiger, whatever.
It was
It's gonna
definitely Tony
be
the Tiger.
it's just
Whatever
gonna
it
be what it
was,
is. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
RuPaul just saw
Horrible
the
with a
money in it.
child. She said put that on a shirt. She said this meme is going to follow you for the rest of your be
And
prepared.
it
AKA
is.
market this shit.
I
And
mean,
it should make you
RuPaul wasn't
dollars.
wrong.
They treated her
RuPaul.
like Cheryl Underwood on the
Oh my
toilet.
god.
I'm done.
They made her like a coon. I didn't like that.
I don't think they necessarily made her that. I think she didn't know the reference properly, and
And it
she
made
did
her
what she
laugh.
did, and they just laughed because they
I
know.
was gonna say they didn't make her
I knew that she didn't
anything.
know
She
that she
didn't
couldn't do
know.
it.
She didn't know a sharism,
Right.
She just knew like the funny voice, and that was just the best
And that was
and
imitation.
they
That's
knew she was
the
lying, so they called her on it. Because when they said, "Do you know? Do you can you do a Cher impersonation?" and she was like, "Yeah," but you could tell she was lying. So Rue was like, "Show it
cool,
to
do
me."
one.
This
You
is
know
Just
what
great.
though?
lie. She should just
Or
And
been
the
whatever.
like,
thing
"No."
Snap
is,
out of it.
but
Snap out of it.
I respect instead of Rue
smoking.
dragging her and making her look
She's
stupid.
vaping.
Rue did the opposite. Like Rue laughed and girl, that's gonna live forever. And she's not wrong. That is gonna live forever among Cher fans as like one of the moments of a drag queen trying and failing. Cher fans are never letting that go because that was
Never ever.
hilarious. I even hollered laughing.
Snap out of it. Okay, so
Snap out of it.
Whoa!
Right.
y'all see.
She didn't even have to say anything. She could have just done a hair flip like that.
Right.
But because, I'm
Okay.
glad she didn't
And a
because that
tongue
moment
pop
was
and kept it
hilarious.
Do
pushing.
y'all remember?
Yeah, like
Do y'all remember Tamisha Iman share?
Ooh!
Father God, we come to you right now in the name of Jesus.
How's she doing?
Girl, on
Coming
her
for
network,
you.
honey.
Still cussing people out. Okay, so we got the tops and bottoms. Everybody got their critiques. The horrible Cher impersonation happened. It saved Maya and her braces, so she was able to go to the back. They said Plasma is the winner, and she should have won because her outfit and her performance was 10 out of 10.
I'm
So
sorry.
they
Wait,
all go back. What?
I'm so sorry. I don't know if you were gonna hit it. Can we talk about the face crack that Plasma had? Not Plasma, that Q had when
Oh my
Plasma
god.
was announced as the winner.
Y'all keep playing with Q. Y'all
I
keep
think it's
playing
on
with
purpose.
Q.
But it's kind of like,
She
but
said
Plasma did have the best performance.
she did. She
I
absolutely did.
I feel differently about that face crack. I don't feel like that face crack was necessarily like her going like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't win again." For me, that face crack was we really gave that girl her win. Like I really gave up my win by giving her this role.
That's what y'all get.
And that's what y'all get. Dawn, Plasma, and not Plasma, Dawn, Q, and
I'm mandatory me.
Amanda. This is what y'all get. Y'all handed that girl the win. Y'all are stupid.
And then tried to play it off in her talk like that's what. Oh, but we meant to do that. No, you didn't. You liars.
No, you didn't.
Liars.
You didn't. Y'all
Okay.
wanted to hang out together.
All right. So Plasma is the winner. Q was like, I can't believe this motherfucker shit. Do you not see me standing here with this goddamn headpiece and this dress on, you bitches, and I still didn't win? And so she goes off and she's very sad. So we get to this freaking lip sync where I just knew Mirage was finna send Captain Crunch home, and she started with a beautiful pirouette. And I was with Plasma. I was like, oh, I can't keep my eyes off of her until I realized she
That
doesn't
bitch
know
ain't know
any of
nothing.
the words
Oh.
to the song.
Who was
Do
it
you
that
know I
said
would a
it?
watermelon my way
Plasma
through that
noticed it.
song?
Plasma told the audience who didn't catch it yet. Now that being said, I would love to see a show of hands for those of us who have been watching, or we know better. How many of us knew that Mirage didn't know the words to that song before Plasma told us that she did
I
not
didn't
know
know.
the words to the song?
So here's the
I
trick.
wasn't aware.
And they've talked about, the many queens have talked about this.
I
That
could
if
tell.
you see a queen supposed to be doing a song and then she just keep turning and walking to the back, baby,
She
that whole
does
part,
not
she don't know a damn
know
lyric
the
of that
words.
entire part.
And
Or
let me
her
help
wig
y'all
is always in her
understand.
face.
And just so y'all understand, like this is a normal drag thing. It happens. When you're performing, if you are not that comfortable with the musicality of the song, you could end up in your dancing bag and just miss it. There are ways to get around it. However, comma, if you're on RuPaul's Drag Race, this is
Lip
a
syncing for your
lip
life.
sync for your life, not a dance and twirl for your
Not
life.
right, not a dance sync, a
It
dip
is a
sync,
lip
It's
lip
not
sync.
a
sync.
not a it's a lip sync, not a flip sync.
Hello,
Mm.
which is
That's what I call
why
a flip.
girls who don't know the words take their ass to the house
And they
because
be like,
RuPaul is
oh,
a
she
stickler.
danced this, she did that, she did that. RuPaul didn't give a fuck about none of that. You can't sit there in my competition and be watermelon, watermelon, apple, apple, watermelon.
Mm-mm.
It's
Especially
the
not for
fact that Michelle.
Cher. Do it for one of these modern girls. Do it for Ava Max. Not for Cher.
Hello,
That's
Not
that's when
for
it should have
Listen,
Cher.
been done. Has
when
she done that shit during the Ava Max song?
what's the gay man that Ross Matthews? When the smile fell off Ross Matthews' face and he
Oh
cocked his
yeah.
head to the side, I said, "Oh no,
No,
But
it
I
was
oh
the
was
fact that they
everybody
no,
was
just.
baby."
prepared for Mirage to send her home. If she just knew the words, she would have ate her up.
Yeah,
I
if he had
think
knew the
okay,
words, that would have been a wrap because I do think the performance was better. I do think that
correct.
Mirage's performance was better, but ma'am,
Right.
Performance
sir,
did not
If you
ma'am.
watch the performance on mute, Mirage won.
Okay,
Yes.
down. No questions
And,
asked.
and here's why, and here's the thing. Here's why I had no sympathy at the end. And I know that that's gonna sound cold. And I get it that dreams and hopes. But here's my issue. Because what that said to me, what it translated to me as you were so arrogant that you didn't even
Come
think
on.
that you needed to practice, even after you knew you were in the bottom. How many times in Untucked do we see them women go to the side with their earbuds,
and she did.
practicing and
You
going
know
over the
what?
words? So what that said to me was that you thought that you were so arrogant that you did not think you was going to be on that stage. And then at the end, honestly, and I know that I know things are edited, but I didn't see a tear fall. I saw a whole lot of, but I didn't see no tears.
Let's talk
I'm
about it.
screaming. First of
Let's
all, I
talk
would just
about it. What's up,
you're
D?
absolutely
Cause I'm
you're
about to
I'm
go
absolutely
off.
wait.
correct.
I'll just
Absolutely
continue.
correct. And it's the fact that when we got to the Untucked and you literally said, I don't know any of the words to this song, and you still didn't go to get your iPod to listen to it. And you
Okay,
knew you
But
was
they
in the
they
I'm
give
gonna
all
bottom.
the
add.
songs in the beginning. I would have
I'm
just
gonna
been
add.
cycling through at the hotel.
Right. They give you the
I'd have been ready to
playlist.
eat
Right.
everybody up on every
I'm gonna
song.
add
What?
at what Abby said too. I was about to say that. Mama, we saw you in Untuck. You over there. Who it was it she was talking to? Was it Plaza? Whoever she was talking to. Before she rehearsed the song, she said, I don't know the song. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Da, da, da. You're doubting yourself. I would have put them old 1992 ass headphones in my head and I'll be listening to that shit nonstop. Don't talk to me. I'm out to lip sync for my life.
All right. So let's talk about what the producers expected versus what actually happened. Um, Geneva was supposed to go home today.
Hmm.
Geneva,
Geneva
go.
Geneva was supposed to go home today. Geneva has run her course. Geneva has lip synced the
And they
top to
give her all
bottom.
that story today about her lineage and where
I
she
was just
came
about to get to
from.
that.
I knew when they was talking about her native heritage. I said, "Mom, about to go."
Do you want to know
Either
how
her
I
or
knew it
Lunani.
wasn't? Do you want to know why I knew it wasn't Geneva and it was going to be Mirage? It's because we got every emotional moment from Mirage during the challenge. The producers did not expect Mirage to go home so much so that they didn't ask her personal story in the workroom. They got Geneva's, but they really didn't get too much of Mirage, right? They gave us whatever she said in the conversation. Then you get to this lip sync. If you go back and watch it, look at the judges' faces.
Disappointment.
Disappointment, not oh my god, I can't believe that happened.
You could have gone all the
But
way.
it literally said you messed up the plan.
And to where we can't
RuPaul's
even
face
excuse it.
screamed, "Girl, you messed up the plans." In other words, Geneva was supposed to go home today. There's no reason a girl won the first episode and has been lip syncing in the bottom two every week since. She's supposed to be out of here because we do not need. Because the problem right now is Geneva is a threat to Saphira. Geneva is a threat to Q. Geneva
How?
is how
How?
because
Yeah.
I
because
totally disagree.
she won the first episode and now her resilience is out of control.
She didn't win.
She
She
didn't win,
no, no,
but she
she
was in the
was in the
top
top
two.
two. She
But
was
she
in
was
the
in the
top
top two.
Well, I
So she was in the
disagree.
top two
I
for the
don't feel
first
like I don't feel
episode.
like she's putting anybody in danger.
What
I
I
think her
don't
ass is gonna be
either.
right back in the
um
bottom next week.
agree, because they keep putting her in the bottom. But
I
Well, it's
remind
the
from
girl
Oh
group
no,
challenge, so
Cindy
she might be
earned
all
it.
right.
but
No,
from
no,
the
Cindy
Monday
earning
will
it.
be
She
safe
earned it
next week.
what I'm
sometime.
saying is
Now she might
for
be
a
up for lip sync.
storyline progression, right? If we wanted to have a clear front runner, Geneva gotta go. For
She
Saphira
gonna
to be,
go.
what I'm saying is, Geneva gotta go home for Saphira to be a clear front runner because we still have somebody who was in the top on their first episode. Now, Nymphia being there, we get it. Girl, no shade. Nymphia, you gonna be there because if they send you home, everybody gonna cry racism.
But I don't think Nymphia gonna go home anytime
I don't
soon. Though.
either. But I also think if she goes home, because her whole storyline is, I'm from Taiwan.
But she could win this too.
I agree with you.
I'm about
I
to say, I
don't.
think she's good.
I agree with
Ooh,
that.
but I love her
I think on
drag.
her own merit, Nymphia is holding her own. But we're talking about the producer. For me, I'm talking about the producers trying to create a show on paper. On paper, Geneva was supposed to go home today to Mirage because they weren't sure if anyone else could send her home. And then Mirage didn't know the words.
Wait a minute. Oh, whoa,
Wait,
wait a
it's
minute.
plenty
Hold
of
on.
people that can
Angela,
send her home.
Are you
Angela,
sure?
I'm sorry. You
Geneva
mean to tell me
presence
that you
should
don't
be
think that
send
the
some of them
It's
people
producers
not that
home.
I
think that
don't
anybody
agree
else
with
can send
you.
that girl home? Geneva is not that strong of a lip syncer.
But her
Angela.
presence is that strong.
No, it's not.
She didn't even beat Hershey. Let's be for real.
She didn't beat
Wait, no,
her.
it's
She
not.
didn't
She
beat.
did beat Hershey in my opinion.
I will
sorry.
argue she didn't beat Hershey in the
She
edit.
did beat Hershey.
I will argue she didn't beat Hershey in the edit. That's why I said I want to know what their lip sync looked like with like just unedited wide shot, because I'm still convinced that because Hershey's storyline was I'm a parent who needs to provide for my kids, that the edit of her lip sync also supported that for Hershey.
Baby, when Hershey got back, she didn't tell me who, but she said, "I just want to see who this was that lip synced against. I needed to see what this looks like because that girl did not beat me."
Okay, period. Me and
Wow.
Hershey hadn't had that conversation, so I don't.
Plus,
But I'll take that.
y'all know that the fandom loves when they do them half-ass splits. So
Correct.
in their eyes, she won. I'm tired of them goddamn spin around into a split. Like,
But she didn't even spin. She literally like walked around the corner.
Now, see if y'all didn't learn anything from Kenya Michaels versus Latrice Royale,
You don't
is
have
that
to do all of
spins
that.
and dips do
don't.
not always equate to a good lip
And the
sync.
thing is, I know that this is bull from like personal experience because I'm the girl. I don't do. I can buck. I won't hold you. I can buck. I can vogue. I can duck walk. I can dip. I don't do that during every single number.
Park and bark for days.
I'm a parking at my core, at my soul. I am a parking barker, and I'm damn good at it.
I love a motor.
I am damn good at park. Like if I ever had to lip sync against somebody an emotional song, they're going home.
Oh, let's do it.
I don't
Let's
care.
do it, bitch.
I don't care. If
An
we have to do an
emoter.
emotional
Let's
song,
do it. Let's do
Emote.
it.
So look, I'm gonna
I
be
don't
like,
care who
even
you
y'all
are.
say Chanel, put us in the bottom.
I'm sending, and I'll be the one. I'm sending. I don't care. I'm sending Latrice Royale home on an emotional song.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Wait.
Really be.
I want to see.
No,
Really be.
ma'am.
Look me in my. Look me in my eye.
I would like to see it.
I
I would
am
like to
sending
see it.
Latrice Royale home.
Right.
Or
No,
Somebody
be
ma'am.
call Latrice
encouraged
Royale
by
immediately.
Donald
Call her
Lawrence.
immediately. Get
Or
her
I'm
on
sorry,
the horn.
encourage yourself by Donald Lawrence. I'm sending her home.
There will be no Latrice Royale slander over on here.
Ain't no
But he didn't-
slander.
but he-
I love
You have
Homegirl.
been
I would
asked
love to compete.
He did not.
You've been asked to prepare a lip sync to
But when I know
Fantasia's
what I
I
can
Believe.
do, but this is the difference with these girls out here, and this is why I'm mad at Mirage, right? If I know what I can do, I'm gonna lean into my strengths. The one strength that I have that most drag queens don't, I can walk up to your actual face. I can be less than a foot away from you and create that moment and that emotion. and I can do it from 10 feet back. But I'm comfortable getting that close. I know for a fact if I get a song that's emotional, I'm sending anybody home. I don't care. That being said, my problem here is Mirage. Why were you not prepared to perform? I don't care if it's an emotional song, if it's a dance song. Why were you not? You're a performer, girl. What the fuck? Like, what are you
And you had the
doing?
time. That whole Untucked, y'all wouldn't have heard shit from me.
Not a word. Okay, if I'm in the bottom, two,
Excuse
in the middle
me,
of
leave my
Untucked, I'm in the
points
think
with
corner.
is
you.
what I think it is too with Mirage, she doubts herself a lot. I think she doubts herself a lot from the monologue that she did for the fake SNL skit, as well as in Untucked when she said, "Oh, I'm not ready." She didn't look confident because when I
All the
tell
more
you that
reason to
I
be
would
getting
be
that
Go
iPod.
home.
right, that's what I'm saying. When I would be like Q, Dawn, not right now. I'm gonna lip sync for my life. Leave me alone.
I
Let
mean,
me listen to this goddamn song.
can I
I
pose a
don't know it.
question? I have a really messy
I,
question for
I
the
have I
people,
have a separate question. Go ahead.
and I really want to hear Abby's thought on this, especially. Um, Based on the trajectory of this season and what we've seen so far, did we really care which one of them went home, considering we know neither one of them are winning?
Not really,
But
Yeah.
see,
no.
I as the audience member who knows how the show goes, I wanted to see more of Mirage than.
Me too. I like
So
Mirage
I in that
better.
sense I did care.
See, I'm opposite. I personally
Mirage
want to see
give
more
me
Geneva.
fish. Okay.
But I feel like Geneva gave us what she's going to give us at
I'm
this
sick
point.
of Geneva's feeling entitled to not being in the bottom because she thinks she did so good
I
in her
don't like that.
delusion.
A lot of them are
In
Is
very, very much like that, though. A lot of them are
now,
very delusional.
now, I will say this: I appreciate Geneva because she is. I think I relate to the fact that she came into her own a little bit later. Kind of how she said it is that she wasn't always like this. Yeah, I got it, girl. I also think Geneva is a shady bitch and just hasn't shown us or hasn't had a chance to because of Jane. Because even in the first episode, she was like, I don't know if me and Jane gonna be good friends or we're gonna be enemies. And then even the other girls were like, Geneva got this mischievous energy, which I have not seen yet. And so I'm wondering if her energy in moments are different than when like the pressure is on. But I don't know. I want to see more. I always want to see more of a big girl than somebody who wears clothes that won't fit around my arm. Which is Mirage. Like her clothes won't fit on my arm, so I'm not interested. I know that's rude, but shout out to Mirage.
not
I'm gonna
the
come
big
tip you, bitch, but
Okay,
not
bitch. All
the
you need
big
to do is
skinny bitch
she's a
off my
bitch, bitch. I'm
period.
tipping.
I'm a tip. Let's be clear. I'm coming to tip everybody on season 14 because they can perform.
Not 14.
15,
16.
sorry. 16? Where are we at,
16.
bitch? This is a lot of
16,
drag
ho.
race.
16. 16.
So we
16
spent
on 16.
2023 with 2 weeks. 2 out of the 52 weeks with no new episode of Drag Race. I'm over it.
I'm hollering.
Well,
This is something else I was gonna say. Are y'all mad or irritated by Drag Race always doing their self references? Because remember, not Barbara. Plasma was like, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you." I'm gonna worry about Barbara as a callback to Heidi's season 12 Untucked moment.
No, I
That you
enjoy
said
those moments
Heidi.
when they make sense.
Now that you said Heidi, I have a question. Do you think that they giving Maya the Heidi in closet edit?
No.
Not at all.
My
Okay.
Heidi in Closet was personable, excitable, and likable.
I
We
feel
all
like
wanted
Heidi got the Chi Chi DeVane at it.
correct.
Okay. Okay.
Because we all wanted to go see a Heidi show after one episode. Do you want to go see a Maya show? Because I'm
I still
satisfied.
want to see it because I know she's
I
gonna
still
give us
want
a
to,
show.
yeah, but
But I want to see it. But I'm also. It's not because of Drag Race.
That's true.
I want to go
because
see her
her
because of TikTok,
presence.
not because of
Yeah.
Drag Race. I want to go see Heidi because of Drag Race.
Well, if I'm being honest, I don't really want to see none of the people that was in the bottom because of Drag Race. I mean,
Period.
Hershey, of course, but I mean that was already before
But
Drag
we
Race.
already knew what it
I don't care
gave.
about seeing Mirage. I don't care about seeing Geneva. I don't care about seeing who else been in the bottom.
Maya.
Maya.
So
Auntie, you just
Honestly,
having your dinner.
Loretta said they can go. They can all go.
wait, I have a
You
question for
just
the
having
panel
your dinner.
again,
You ready to go?
real quick. And I'll say mine first. If there was one girl, not Hershey, because 90% of us, with me, look, damn it, call it by your first name. Me, really, B, Jamar, and Abby.
Oh, you can call me Loretta. That's the reason.
Okay,
That's why Loretta exists.
okay.
I
We
know her name.
know Hershey differently. I
Uh-huh.
won't like. I know three of you have met her in person, and then me, I've worked with her on between TTV and just interpersonal. We've had communication and conversation. So outside of wanting to see Hershey, who else would you have wanted to see in this challenge?
After this challenge, Plasma.
Wait.
I'm sorry. Whose show do you want to go see? Who are you like? If all the girls are coming to town separately, no shade to anybody who we don't say. Just so if y'all, in case y'all watching, but if the entire cast came to your town on one night, but you can only see one of them outside of Hershey, who is it?
Safira.
Safira.
Okay,
Of this cast, you mean?
of this cast.
Safira got her ducks in a row.
Hmm. Let me think about that for a little bit.
Okay, kiss my cheeks. Who you got?
I'm thinking too, because I like Safira, but her lip sync wasn't all that for me. I feel like I need to see more of the cast, but as of right now, it would be Safira.
Okay, I think "Break My Soul" is actually a really hard lip sync song, personally.
Oh.
So I think it's a really hard song to give.
It is.
If you're not, especially if you're not alone on the stage.
Those titties helped her out with that beat.
Them titties,
Come on.
them titties
Release the
won
titties.
that for her. Release
Release
the
the
titties.
titties.
Because
Come on.
Now I would listen to her sing, like if she's naturally singing,
Down.
then I would listen to
oh,
Safira
yes.
all day.
But if her
Okay.
show is set up like her talent show, where she incorporates it but makes it funny and quirky, yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're going based off what we seen on the show. We're not going based on no
Right.
prior knowledge. Who are you going? If they all came to
Do I
town
only have
for
to
one
pick
night?
one?
Yeah, right. Just one. Yeah.
Just one.
Because I do like Nymphia too. I want to see.
I
what
know,
Nymphia-
but
I was gonna say that
See,
Safira
here's
and
the
Nymphia.
thing. We don't know. Okay, so we have to narrow down the question a little bit by like, what style of show are
they
they
have a
going to do?
one-woman
Because
show.
there's a Kennedy Davenport bucking number. There's a Kennedy Davenport gown number.
Right?
Do I want
No.
to
They
see
got
her?
a one. They each person has a one-woman show. It's an hour of them
Oh, so just dealing
doing.
everything.
They doing all the stuff they can do.
Oh,
It's a who show. Because I agree. I like Safira, but Safira's not the show I'm going to.
ah,
Well, what's your choice?
Me? Y'all gonna hate me for this. I'm going to Amanda's
I'm more
show.
than curious.
Amanda.
Okay,
would
I
be
get
a
it.
good-
I'm going to
Okay.
Amanda's
Say
show.
like
I
a toss up
think I
between
get
like
it.
Amanda, Mirage, or Plasma.
I would actually not be mad at a Mirage show. Mirage is just gorgeous in drag.
She
to me,
just-
and I just
she-
want to see more
That's
of
the
her.
lady. I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna be the one.
Tilapia.
The
Salmon.
way
Mirage, if you decide when you decide when you decide to transition, girl, I called it.
I don't think she's not
I don't
bad
think she's gonna
looking as a boy,
transition.
though.
You don't think so? Because that's a
She
woman.
doesn't-
She is cute as a boy too.
That's a woman to me.
She's not ugly as a boy.
She's
She
not.
don't-
I
she
don't
don't
think she's
give
ugly.
me-
You're right. Most of the girls who transition are ugly as a boy. You're not wrong.
Damn.
Ooh, I was
I-
about to say somebody name, but y'all will crucify me if I say
You talking about Jasmine Kennedy?
No, I'm about to say it in the. I'm about to put it in the thing.
Wait. Did y'all see? Y'all follow Hershey on Twitter?
Uh,
Because Hershey had tweeted a video. Like first, they were screenshots of a mandatory meeting at a recital or something. And baby, those screenshots made Amanda look like a man. But that video gave very much, musical twink. But those screenshots, I was like, damn, Amanda,
I
how
don't
you
wanna see her
doing? Hold on, let me go see if I can find it real quick. Fast.
but somebody even said this on her first episode. Amanda's bone structure is sickening and terrifying for the rest of the girls. If Amanda painted realness, if Amanda painted like me, them bitches would be in trouble. Because that'd be a woman.
but she's learning as she like she's getting better.
No, I
I'm ready
mean,
for
we
her
look at
all
what she
star.
does today versus we're talking about the show, right? The show was a year and a half ago for them, right? Like
Yeah,
they shot
like
this a year and a half
summer.
ago,
Okay,
or
wasn't the
some.
summer of last year? Like the summer of last year? I
You're
want to
right. It
say.
is summer
Yeah,
2023. You're right. It was summer 2023. So this is 6-7 months ago. These people have had the conversations about their makeup. They have practiced their makeup. They have been out on the road since then. We seen what she's seen look like now. Amanda does. I'm telling you, if
really
Amanda
be.
had my
Look at your
paint,
text messages.
if she had my paint or one of them like realness girls paint, Amanda would have been a real problem. Because that first performance she gave was actually immaculate.
Oh man, that's what I said. Amanda has the energy. If it's easier, it's better
And
to
the
be a
it
queen
factor.
to tone it down than to amp it up.
Amanda's the girl that walks in the room and you tell her, hey, you can calm down a little bit. You can bring it
Because
down.
trying to
But
bring it up.
okay, I wholeheartedly say Amanda and Maya are extreme opposites.
I mm, I'll have to wait to agree whether or not I agree with that or not. Only because I need to see Maya dance to a number that actually tailors to her community and her
That's fair.
talents. Because she was
Not
up
With
community
there
and
black people?
talents. He said
giving you the
community
best
and
that she
talent.
had with that David Guetta number. I need
With
something
it.
with a dun 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 ah ah ah
Bah,
ah
bah,
ah ah
bah,
ah.
bah, bah, bah,
Yeah,
Like
that's
a
I need
bah.
something a little bit more urban.
Yeah.
okay,
Not
A little
hands.
urban. What's up, really,
Where
B?
did you come from with your hand up?
She was
Where
right
did
there.
you
What you
come from?
mean?
She
Hold on.
was
You
off camera, but then
don't
all of
come
a sudden you just
don't
keep it
come for
like
my auntie
this.
like that, which you will
No,
not
I'm
do.
not. I just think
I
it's
mean,
cute.
I know y'all cool.
I think it's cute.
Okay.
Where did
We
you come
cool.
from?
I just
Period.
wanna I just wanna say I love you all. Thanks for coming out. God bless. Good night. Me and Kiss My Cheeks have another engagement to get to.
Got
So
you. So what she really saying, and here I got you. If y'all are interested in what they're about to go talk about on is it your channel or her channel? Oop,
Oh,
Well,
she
she's
gone.
already gone by.
Wherever they're going, follow Really B TV, follow Kiss My Cheeks TV because they do have another show that they are going to go talk about tonight. What Kiss My Cheeks? What show is it you guys are going to go talk about?
We're about to go talk about traders. I believe I said it
Period.
before. It's on all channels, so you could
Peppermint
come
is
to Kiss
gone,
My
so I don't
Cheeks
care.
TV or Really Be. So
Period. So if you're interested in Traders, which is on Peacock, I have watched the first episode. It's actually really fun. I can't wait to watch the rest of it.
That's gone.
I just want to watch Phaedra get dragged.
it's
Personally.
coming. But we'll see y'all later.
But
Next
yes, if you're
Saturday.
interested in seeing that, please go check them out at Kiss My Cheeks TV or Really Be TV. They talking about that over there. They're fab. They're phenomenal. Shout out to Really Be. She done brought us all together here so we can talk about this show we love. We dragging. But that's where they going. Period.
Is Abby, Auntie Abby, where you at?
I'm here. I'm still here.
She letting us do our big one.
Because
That's gonna be me next week. Like, while y'all playing, like, that's gonna be me next week. Like, right now, I'm talking a lot when I'm hosting.
You hosting
I'm hosting next week. I'm gonna be chilling. But I will also be in full drag, so you will see
Come
Angela.
on, Full
Yeah, y'all got my live stream in
The
full
beat
drag for
of the
2024
week.
already.
Lies. No,
can't
I
wait
want you. I want you painted next week with me.
That is very, very wishful thinking, honey.
I know.
But
I can talk about
At
what I
least put
want.
the titties on.
baby, them shits be hot.
I don't want the cities. I just want the
Bitch, I'm
face.
about to come giving you very much Naomi Smalls just with some straps.
Period.
The thing is, I want to try drag, but I'm scared that I'm gonna be peeling shit off. I don't like too much stuff on me.
So I mean, first of all, you're a ballroom girl. Like, do more realness. Like, live in that. I think I even had to learn that that's actually my personal
I'll be
comfort
naked
zone.
most of the time, body.
We can talk about this more like when we off because that's less
Right.
drag race. We can get into it because my drag has crossed over into ballroom very much.
Speaking of ballroom, I need to ask my friend what's the next practice.
Yeah, so we should talk about this later. Do we have any more drag race stuff to talk about? Cause we can talk backstage real quick.
Next
No,
week
I
is the
think
girl
we're
group.
doing.
Who gonna do good and who gonna flop?
Safira's gonna do great.
Sophia's gonna do great.
Q
I
might
don't
be
even
lip
know what's
syncing.
coming.
Wait, Q may be what?
Q may be lip syncing.
Ooh, you don't. Oh, we'll see.
Ooh.
I
I
actually
think
don't know about that.
based on this week's episode,
Y'all saw her doing "Break My Soul" when she was tip tapping in
base
the circle.
based on this week, wait, based on this week's edit, I would argue that Q and Maya will be lip syncing next week, and Q is going home.
Maya should. She better not be. She better be in
Oh,
the
Q,
second
if
half
they
next.
send Q home, that's some bullshit.
No, it's not. Here's why.
Not if she lose the lip sync.
Q is a less confident Dawn
You think so?
based on the edit of the show that we've gotten. Yes,
I don't
Mm.
see. That's interesting. Because I don't see it. Damn.
in terms of the look, here's why. And they keep playing in. They actually keep playing in both of their faces. So for the first episode, when Q walked in the room, you got an edit of Dawn saying, "Ooh, I know Q. I
She
know she
makes her
makes all her
stuff.
stuff. When we have a costuming challenge, design challenge, it's gonna be me and her versus each other." And then the edit we got was Dawn wasn't a part of the conversation.
Yeah, they
And I
never
said,
really.
"Oh shit, Dawn's gonna be the girl who's not stacking up." Q hasn't been mentioned since the episode until today, unless they're playing in her face about a win she could have had.
I feel like they just weren't consistent with the stories that they wanted to tell, and they probably wanted to start that story and then saw something else more
That's because
interesting.
Mirage fucked up everything tonight.
Girl.
Here, let
Oh,
me help you guys out. This is me and my producer bag. Mirage was supposed to win that lip sync, and all she had to do was know the words.
all she had
Geneva
to
was
do,
going home.
or
That
at least fake it better than what you did.
Better than what she did. All she had to do was not let us know that she didn't know the words.
do some stuff.
Mirage and
Do
Mirage was staying, and Geneva was going home.
do stunts in the chorus and do the chorus and sing
Hello,
the
I
chorus.
tell girls this all the time. Here's the basic for all of you watching, for all of you want to be drag queens, starting out drag queens, new girls. Take this from me. I'm just out of my new girl period. Dance on the choruses, get your tips on the verses. You don't have to overact the verses, just emote them. Just learn how to emote. Learn how. Hear me. Learn.
They,
Learn. Learn
yeah,
how to emote, please.
they talk about levels. Don't when the song starts, you should not already be in a split.
That used to be wait. Fun fact.
Thank you.
That used to be my problem. I would start at the 10.
Do that shit at
Baby,
the
because then
had
it's like,
end.
well,
nowhere to
where you gonna go
go.
from that?
I had nowhere to
And
go.
now you tired.
Bitch,
Right.
exhausted. Face
Unless you have
melted
other
off. First number. Face gone. Like, oh. Now, if you want to see me buck, if you ever come to an Angela show and you want to see me buck, you have to wait until the last number.
Okay.
Because I don't care if I buck my face off in the last number.
Baby.
But you will wait until the last number to see me buck. If you don't say it for the whole show, you're not going to see it. You're going to see me emote my fucking ass off, but you're not going to see me buck. That being said, Geneva, you weren't supposed to stay today. You're lucky Mama didn't know the words.
Because, baby, if she did.
Geneva, you lip synced in the top 2 for the first episode. You have been in the bottom 2 since. Your storyline was supposed to be, oh, you did decent, and then you went home. Here, let me keep it a buck for you. If Hershey didn't keep character, you would have went home. Because it would have been much easier to drop Hershey out of the competition if she didn't do well the first episode. Sending her home
Baby.
after that would have been an easy edit. Easy. Simple.
If it was just any other challenge, like even with this one, I felt like Hershey would have did better.
And would have. I wholeheartedly agree that the girls didn't. I mean, no, it's because she wore pants that were made already. We already know. It was a kiss of death. But the reality is, has she not worn them pants, Geneva, you would have been sitting at the house right now. And Hershey would have been on this
Well,
episode. You would be at the house, Geneva, and you know it. That's why you were
and
Girl.
that's
gagged. That's why everybody was gagged when Mirage won, because everybody knew Mirage was supposed to say. But then Mama didn't know the words.
That's the
And she
thing.
couldn't say for that.
Yeah, it was.
and
It
that's
was.
and that's the tea, honeybee. That's all we got.
And that's the
That's all
tea.
we done gave you. Everything we got. We ain't got no more.
We ain't got no
So
more.
meet us next week at
Yes.
the illustrious Miss Angela Richet's channel
Yes, my
for
first. Well,
our
it'll be my second live. I'm gonna do my first live this week just to work out some kinks. But yes, y'all gonna be part of my like first big multi-person live. Period. I'm terrified.
oh my god.
Don't be.
So
Good luck.
I had to do the ball, and that shit was long.
I'm fucking
Angela,
mortified.
drop a comment in the section so they can click on your profile and subscribe to your
Yes.
channel. So everybody knows where to meet us next Saturday evening at 7 or 7:30, whichever time the daughter
I'm
picks.
probably gonna pick 7:30. I like this.
Okay.
7:30
All
is not a
right.
bad.
It's not. It's not.
Jamar,
But
please come
that
join us.
yes. Join us at
Make
Angela
my
Richey next
life
week at
personally.
7:30 on her channel on Saturday evening so we can discuss the latest goings on with the Rupals and all of the things.
The
I want to
loophole.
thank y'all for hanging out with us. We'll see y'all next week. God bless you and good night.
Bye.